listing this matter tomorrow. I file for wages under 17B. Award is state.
Here for the workmen.
Yes, tomorrow.
Item number 10, madam. Yesterday I took time to have inspection. It is inspection, it may be closed.
Okay.
Item 10.
Three, B. Gogoi Learned Counsel for the petitioner submits that by flux of time, this writ petition has become infructuous. For the railways, any CGC?
My lord,
Also heard Sri K. Gogoi, learned CGC appearing for the railways. Full stop para. Writ petition accordingly stands closed as infructuous. Yes.
May I please? One matter relating to settlement of Dhatla. Term is close to 1 year, going to expire. May I pray, Lord, this matter may be taken on Monday.
Motion.
No, Lord, revision.
When is the term coming to an end?
My Lord, 31st.
31st March.
March.
When was it last listed?
Last listed on 29, 2023.
Okay.
Similar prayer, my lord. On last 21, it was matter was posted, my lord.
What is the matter?
Regarding settlement of market, my lord, for 11 months, my lord. So may I pray for listing on Monday?
Okay. Monday.
Apply.
Yes, madam.
Wait, please, the Lordship. I would like to mention item number 4. Matter may not be taken up by the Lordship as is the end data
Yes,
is
yes.
appeared.
Leave before any other bench without me.
Apply.
Item 4.
My lord, I'm listing of the case, Lord. Settlement of shop, my lord. So before vacation, it was listed, after vacation, it's listed. My lord, any date.
Rate of which year?
2019 case.
19th case, okay.
Yes.
Whenever
Yes.
my lord, I am also praying for listing of a petition. Can it be taken up on the 8th?
what is the matter? Which year?
My lord, matter of 2023 only. So it pertains to non-payment of constructed bill in respect of the Assam Human Rights Commission building. It has been constructed, handed over, but part payment has not been.
Not an exceptional case. Sorry.
My lord.
Three, A.R. Tahvildar, learned counsel for the petitioner, submits that he has instructions not to press this writ petition. Finance, anybody? Also heard Sri K. Gogoi, learned additional senior government advocate Assam, and Sri Finance, PNAC.
Lord.
PNAC is there?
Lord.
PNAC, learned standing counsel finance department. Para? Okay, dismissed.
Liberty may be given
Why do you want liberty?
because there is some inadvertently some wrong
It's a
documents. were-
contractual bill. He has submitted some documents, but other documents is also there. He
Yes,
has for his version.
Yes, but Yeah.
No. Then you should say that Sri A.R. Tahvildar, learned counsel submits that while filing this writ petition, due to inadvertence, some relevant materials were left out. Full stop. He accordingly prays for withdrawing this writ petition. Prays for allowing him to withdraw this writ petition with a liberty to file afresh. Absolutely, Hiba. K. Gogoi, writ petition accordingly stands dismissed on withdrawal with liberty as prayed for.
Obliged, Doctor.
Lord, here the lordship, petition of your lordship is agreed by the, my lord, the minute of the meeting dated, my lord, 12/1/2023. It is annex of 4,
Page.
page, my lord, 38.
Yes, what
Where-
is this?
Whereby, my lord, lordship come to the serial number 16, my lord. In respect of Lathiamari, my lord, ferry service, last one,
16 at page.
page 42, my lord. Whereby, my lord, it is reflected that the, my lord, the so far the two bidder is concerned.
Hmm.
Both, my lord, I am concerned with the, my lord, Tajuddin Majumdar,
Yeah.
and the respondent is Hari Mohan Sinha. Well, here it is stated that all documents submitted, both the, my lord, petition, both the, my lord, parties.
Yes.
I am the second bidder, he is the first bidder. The thing is that, my lord, so far the all document is concerned, Lordship will come to, my lord, page, my lord, 46. Annex 7.
Mm.
These are two documents. This is 46 and 47, both. This is one is, my lord, relating to land valuation certificate in respect of the land issued by the, my lord, competent authority.
47,
47, 46 first. Lordship will come to
46. Okay.
46, my lord. The Annex 7.
Mm.
Where is a, my lord, the land valuation certificate issued from the office of the Deputy Commissioner, my lord, Kasar, where it is, my lord, stated, this is certified that the valuation of the land measuring 5 bigha 11 katha is rupees 8,25,935.25 paisa. And the second lordship, in respect of the land, is, my lord, whatever land is, my lord, given the security as a, my lord, is against the pit value. And second is, my lord, non-income certificate. It is, my lord, here it is the same land, but land measurement is, my lord, is different. Where it is, my lord, the last column area,
Yes.
it is stated that 5 bigha 15 katha 12 satak. So it is also apparently different from the land mentioned in the, my lord, land valuation certificate.
Hmm.
So there is a discrepancy. So this cannot be accepted. Moreover, my lord, the whenever, my lord, the technical bid was open, the petitioner came to know that the other document relating to that the land, whatever he is mentioned, value, this is not actually in his possession. Is 1 bigha 4 katha 4 lesser land.
Where do you get that?
Yes, my lord. It is, my lord, come to page 43, Annex 5, where I have submitted one RTI application. In response to my RTI application, they have furnished the documents.
Yes.
It is documents from a report from the circle officer, letter, and second was one a letter number SWT Miss 39 PT, Madam Assessors, dated 20 to 24, dated Madam 7 to 2023, where my lordship turned to page 46, Annex 6.
Yes.
It is a report submitted from the circle officer, my lord.
46.
Yes, my lord. 44. Annex
44.
6.
Next page.
Next page, my lord. Where, my lord, lordship will get that with reference to the subject cited above, I have honor to inform you that the lot of LR staff report of this office dated such RS patta number 66, dag number 284, and patta number 72, dag number 283, Moja Durganagar, part 2, PS Udarban, and the land is mutated as Asmali in the name of one Harimohan Sinha, then Monu Sinha and Kusum Sinha, son of late Sobhan Sinha. In third RS record, Sri Harimohan Sinha and co-pattada soul land measuring 1 bigha 4 katha 4 satak pertaining to second RS patta number 66, dag number 482, and patta number 72, dag number 283. Next, my lord, the second report, that is coming from the executive engineer, the same thing, my lord. So land, my lord, that was 1 bigha 4 katha 4 satak land, he has sold in the year 2017. But after selling this land, the mutation was not, my lord, in the name of the purchaser. So taking the advantage, he has mentioned the entire land, that the 5 bigha is sold as a, my lord, he is in his possession. So document is, my lord, completely, my lord, it is not a, my lord, correct document. So it is hiding the, my lord, true facts and concealment of fact. So on the basis of, my lord, this NIT cannot be accepted, my lord. Tender. This is my case, my lord. He have to,
But
because
this,
as per the,
This dag numbers
yes, my lord.
at page 46, there are two dag numbers,
There are two dag number.
325 and 284.
Yes, my lord. There is two
And
dag.
the report which you have obtained, the information
Yes, my lord.
pertains to the area of land,
Yes, my lord.
even if you accept what you are submitting,
Yes, my lord.
that some portions of the area have been sold by respondent number 4.
Yes, my lord.
This pertains to dag number 284,
Yes, my lord.
not the other dag,
No, only one dag left out, my lord.
325.
Only one dag.
And
That
we
was
do
it.
not know out of 284, the only 1 bigha 4 katha is 4 katha, 4 chataks have been
Has been sold.
sold. Now,
Yes.
that dag, how much land?
After
was under
remaining,
that
my
dag?
lord, the selling of these things, my lord, the total land comes under, my lord, 4 bigha something, my lord.
Will you go into those aspects of the matter when there is no dispute regarding the land in question which has been offered as security?
No, there is a dispute, my lord, because, my lord, the land dark number
You
one.
are trying to find some discrepancy. How much is the land? What would be the value? Are you saying that he is not the owner of this land?
No, they are not saying the owner of the not. I'm not.
Some measurements here, there.
But this so far as part of clause NIT kindly
How
turn
much
to
is the difference in price?
difference is a different thing. My lord, difference will definitely
How
cover.
much? How much?
My lord, difference hardly his bid value will be covered. But thing
How
is,
much is the difference of your offer and his offer?
my offer is, my lord, 2,55,000. 2,55,000, my lord,
And
again,
his offer?
and his offer, my lord, 3 lakhs, my lord, 3,94,000.
We can issue notice at this stage. Not
My lord, there is no final approval decision. My lord,
No, Lordship may
My
not
lord,
pass us order because we have floated the tender for the year 22-24. Now we are end of the 23. Due to some litigation, we could not settle
Will
that
issue notice,
further.
you
Lord,
take justice service. Can you take justice upon the respondent?
I can send the justice service. My lord, my prayer, my lord. They kindly turn to page, my lord, the NIT clause, my lord. I am just, my lord, showing your lordship
Page,
for your satisfaction.
page.
Page, my lord, yes, my lord. It is page at first application, my lord. This is terms and condition, my lord. It is page annexure 2 at page 28, my lord.
28.
Yes, my lord.
Yes,
Where, my lord, can lordship come to, my lord, clause number 7,
yes,
the same page, my lord.
yes.
Yes, my lord. The tenderer have to submit the certificate in respect of the periodic patta land in his own name within the district of the subdivision, value not less than the bid value, tender money from the deputy commissioner, additional deputy commissioner, other subdivisional officer, and the district of the subdivisional officer, civil, the subdivisional concern. The tenderer must submit up to date the non-incumbent certificate regarding the land under the periodic patta from.
Will issue notice at this stage.
No,
Lord,
kindly,
My
my lord,
Lord,
we have
Lordship
seen-
may issue
my lord, here, my lord, he
We have
have
seen
to produce the, my lord, land clearance
We have seen that,
certificate.
we have seen
And
that.
but this document, my lord, whatever land has been mentioned, it is not by the same land, my lord. So this document cannot be accepted. This is, my lord, correct document, my lord. My submission is somebody's submission
In fact,
because he has hide the
We'll
fact,
record your submission.
and to that effect, he has given you an affidavit also. So that cannot be, my lord.
may I submit one thing, my Lord?
And
Where
that
is she
cannot be
notice,
record.
Lordship, DC Kasar is a necessary party here because we are relying the documents which was issued by the Deputy Commissioner Office, my Lord, regarding the land
Will you
valuation.
take this objection in your affidavit?
My Lord.
Heard 3P Mohan Tolerant counsel for the petitioner. Full stop. An NIT was floated on 4/11/2022 by the respondent number 3 for, amongst other, the Lathimara
Latiman.
ferry service with a
Lathimara and
bid
Lathimara.
value.
Latimara. Yes, my lord, Latimara, my lord.
Bid value of rupees 2,55,000. Full stop. Two tenderers, namely the petitioner and the respondent number 4, has been found to be technically responsive. Full stop. Though the offer of the respondent number 4 is higher than that of the petitioner, Sri Mohanta, the learned counsel submits that there are discrepancies in the land documents submitted by the said respondent number 4, and therefore his bid cannot be held to be a legally valid bid. Full stop. Sri Mohanta has also referred to certain informations obtained under the RTI Act to support his contention. Full stop. Para. MD Bora, Learned Standing Counsel, Transport Department, however, submits that there is no discrepancy and the decision has been taken in accordance with law, and the aspect that the bid of the respondent number 4 is much higher than that offered by the petitioner cannot be ignored. Full stop. Para. Let notice be issued, returnable on. Yes, we'll have it. Can we have it before the vacation?
Lordship,
Can you take Dusty?
Mile.
On 15th,
North of it.
on 15th of December. MS Bora. Learned Standing Council accepts notice on behalf of respondent 1, 2, and 3. That extra copies of the writ petition be served upon her by tomorrow. Let steps be taken for service of notice upon the respondent number 4 by registered post with AD. Steps by tomorrow. Full stop. 3. Mohanta, the Learned Council, also seeks liberty to serve Dusty upon the said respondent number 4. Full stop. Liberty is granted, and such Dusty service is to be routed through the registry of this court, and prior to the next date, comma, an affidavit in proof of such Dusty service is required to be filed. Full stop. 3. Mohanta prays for an interim order. Full stop. Para. This court, however, is of the opinion that since the settlement is for 2 years, comma, no blanket interim order can be passed. Full stop. However, any action taken by the authorities towards the settlement would be subject to further orders to be passed in this petition.
Master.
Deeply obliged.
Hmm. কি? সে কি? এগুলো কি? এখনহে মোক কলে এখন দিলে হ'ল তিনিখন বুলি কোৱা নাই তিনিখন বুলি কৈছে জানো কোৱাটো নাই মোচন নেকি এডমিশন গোটেইকেইটা আহিছিল নেকি একেলগে
timing lacking code number 6.
Dr. Saraf is there. He was here just
Yes, sir.
okay, just for the time being, ask him to come. Mr. Mohanta, for whom?
I'm for the respondent number 1, competition committee.
And Mr. Das? Okay,
He's
you
your-
are assisting Mr.
I'm
Mohanta.
for respondent number 2. Well, last time respondent number 2 make an adjournment, my lord, without taking our consent, my lord. At least, my lord, they
That's
should
one number
well-
2.
respondent number 2. I came to know that respondent number 2 without taking consent from me, my
No,
lord.
Mr.
because
Das
I-
was there. He had come, he had informed.
No, what I'm going to submit, my lord.
No,
I
he
prepared
had
the-
come later on. He had informed this fact that no consent was taken. He
Yes.
had taken note. Today we'll have it. Don't
Yes.
worry.
May it please the Lordship. Lordship, in this writ petition, Lordship, we are assailing a demolition order of the GMDL. Lordship,
What
may I-
order?
Demolition order.
Demolition. Where is it?
Lordship, this is on page 27 of the petition.
Affidavits filed.
Lordship, affidavit in opposition has been filed. We are not filing a reply.
27.
Page 27 of the writ.
It's a old
Lord.
matter.
Lordship, what has happened, Lordship, in the meantime, Lordship, the factory is functioning. In fact, Lordship, other factories have also been set up in the vicinity of the petitioner's industrial unit.
Okay.
So the order for demolition was, Lordship, on mainly was issued on 2 grounds, Lordship. One is that
Yes, so madam, you are appearing. What is your latest instruction? Are you contesting seriously, or
File a
is there any change of stand? No.
no, post in the state, because it fall under the eco-sensitive zone.
Okay. Yes, then you have to make your submissions.
Lordship,
Yes.
Lordship, first I'd like to address the eco-sensitive zone argument, Lordship. Although they have been stated that the petitioner's industrial unit falls under the eco-sensitive zone, Lordship, no notification whatsoever has been provided as yet, Lordship. Also, Lordship, it was the
Notification provided or notification was published.
Lordship published and-
Providing notification is not an argument.
Lordship, in this petition,
You
it
are
was-
supposed to know all of notifications.
Lordship, also, Lordship, this order is of
Are you
2011.
disputing that this area does not fall?
Lordship, that might be a case, Lordship, in Lordship, what I'm saying is that it was issued in the year 2011, Lordship. That demolition order, Lordship. Although that might be an eco-sensitive zone in that particular year, Lordship, subsequently, as recent as in the year 2023, Lordship, other industries have been set up in the vicinity of the industrial area. And so, Lordship, that might have been denotified, is what I'm saying, Lordship, the eco-sensitive zone.
That is your presumption.
Lordship, that is
First, you have to dispute the basis of the notice that it is a eco-sensitive zone. And if you dispute, the burden will entirely lie upon you because it's a government notification. And that you are not disputing per se. You are saying that there may be change of circumstances because there are other industries in the vicinity which may lead to a conclusion that strict restriction is no longer they are maintaining. So if something could be done, that is your argument, I think.
Right.
Yes, that you say.
So,
No, that is okay. That we have accepted, but you are allowing others to.
regarding others, my lord,
That will not give you any right. What is your name?
Lordship, my PDAS.
Mr. Das, that will not give you any enforceable right.
Lordship,
the current
On because they have taken action against you, they are not taking. The 14 is a positive right.
Lordship, at this stage, Lordship, the petitioner has submitted a representation before the department for consideration of the petitioner's.
See, when they have filed the affidavit,
Lordship,
this will not be proper for us to again remand this matter for a fresh consideration. They have stated on oath in the affidavit in a court of law. Thereafter, asking them will give a different idea. What are you? You are a factory.
Lordship, yeah, small scale industry, Lordship, we are manufacturing ready-mix concrete.
the present status report was called for by the president.
This is the present status. Mr. Das, at some point of time we cannot help. They did not comply 25, not significant. Of this,
In our affidavit matter, para 6, it is stated by
for the construction building. As well as the same. Okay, heard 3. PDAS Planet Council for the petitioner. Also heard MSS Chutia Planet Council appearing for a GMDA. Para. Have your seat, please. The instant writ petition has been filed challenging a notice dated 11/11/2011 issued by the respondent number 1 whereby the construction of the petitioner was directed to be demolished. Full stop. Para. The petitioner claims to be have your seat, Mr. Das. Claims to be the owner of a small scale industry situated at Pamuhi village under the Ramcharani Moza of Azara Gaon Panchayat in the district of Kamrup. Full stop. As per the petitioner, the area falls under the Gaon Panchayat and is not covered under the Master Plan 2025. Full stop. The petitioner had accordingly started a manufacturing unit after obtaining necessary permission from the concerned Gaon Panchayat. Full stop. Para. It is the case of the petitioner that in spite of the aforesaid facts and circumstances, the respondent number 1 had issued a show cause notice dated 17/9/2011 to the petitioner, which was responded to on 27/9/2011. Full stop. However, it is contended that without considering the said response, the impugned demolition notice dated 11/11/2011 has been issued full stop. It is the case of the petitioner that their appeal against the impugned action has also been rejected, full stop para. Sri P. Das, learned counsel, submits that there are serious doubts on the basis on which the respondent number 1 had initiated the proceeding, inasmuch as per the petitioner, the land does not come within the master plan and falls under the Gao Panchayat, for which necessary permission was also granted. Full stop. The learned counsel accordingly questions the jurisdiction of the respondent authorities in initiating the said process, full stop para. Alternatively, comma, Sri Das, the learned counsel, submits that in the meantime, comma, many constructions have come up in the vicinity of the construction in question, and therefore, in all likelihood, comma, even if the area falls under the eco-sensitive zone, comma, the restrictions which was prevailing at that point of time appears to have been relaxed to a great extent, and therefore, benefit of the same should be given also to the petitioner, full stop. It is submitted that the petitioner's unit is a running unit which manufactures ready-mix concrete. Full stop para. Per contra, comma, MS as Chutia, learned counsel appearing for the GMD, by referring to the affidavit in opposition dated 30/1/2013, has submitted that the entire premises on which the writ petition is structured is erroneous. Full stop. It is submitted that that under Section 88 of the GMDA Act 1985, comma, authority is granted to the GMDA to issue a process of demolition for illegal constructions. Full stop. The learned counsel stoutly refutes the allegation, the contention that the land in question does not fall under the master plan, and therefore submits that the ground questioning the jurisdiction of the GMD is baseless. Full stop. The learned counsel for the respondent has also placed before this court the latest status report, which has been communicated wide letter dated 4/2/2023, along with which a report has been annexed. Full stop. As per the said report, comma, the village Pamohi in the Ramsharani Musa is included in Schedule 1 of the Master Plan of 2025 as notified on 7/7/2009 as special scheme area. Full stop. The report further states that the petitioner had violated Section 25 of the GMDA Act and the proposal for no objection certificate submitted submitted after issuance of the notice dated 11/11/2011 was also not in proper format. Full stop. The report reiterates that the construction in question falls under the eco-sensitive zone. Full stop. The rejection of the appeal of the petitioner has also been highlighted in the report. Full stop. Para. After considering the facts and circumstances, comma, this court is of the view that unless any relevant materials can be projected by the petitioner for this court to conclusively come to a finding that the area is outside the master plan of 2025, comma, the premises on which the writ petition has been structured cannot be accepted. Full stop. The stand of the respondent authorities is clear that the area in question is included in Schedule 1 of the master plan of 2025, which was notified way back in 7/7/2009. Full stop. Para, as regards the contention made on behalf of the petitioner that certain constructions have come up in the vicinity, comma, apart from the rights guaranteed under Article 14 being positive in nature, comma, without the details of any such construction and the illegalities, comma, if any involved, comma, this court cannot accept the aforesaid submission. Full stop. Para. In view of the above, comma, this writ petition is dismissed. Full stop. Interim order passed, if any, stands vacated. Para. Written instructions dated dated 8 to 9. Written instructions of April 2023, along with the report, is made part of the records. I'll go to date April 20. You make it in a proper copy. Okay.
Is regarding challenge to a particular clause of the NIT, which demands experience in EPC mode, engineering, procurement, and construction mode.
Yes.
Can it be taken up after some time?
Okay.
My fear was because my fear was
This can be taken up for final disposal. Okay.
they expressed
Huh?
they expressed urgency. We are enjoying it.
Okay. Let Mr. Chaudhary come, Mr. Gogol come. Okay.
May it please your lordship.
Where is Dr. Saraf?
No, that is separate matter.
I know, but where is he? Call him. Okay, what is this?
My lord, report number.
What is this, Mr. Mahanta?
Regarding my lord, settlement of quarry, my lord, stone quarry, so sand and gravel, sorry, stone and gravel, my lord. There are two writ petition.
This particular petitioner is very much aware of our rights. This is the, what is the number of this litigation?
No, this is,
Nth number.
no, this
Very,
is
very familiar name.
Anjala Busumotari. So far, the query is concerned that I have only two only, but
This should be at least fourth, fifth litigation.
probably I am not dealing those. Only
Mr.
two.
Sharma would know.
Already two.
Already two.
The third one.
Third one. Okay, doesn't matter.
My lord, there
You are
two-
conscious of your rights. We are not
yes,
finding
sir.
fault upon you.
yeah,
You can come to the court, most welcome.
there are two writ petition.
Two writ petitions are
So
here.
your lordship kindly take up 1609, that is my lord. That is the writ petition where I am challenging the private respondent settlement order. The first one is, my lord, while stay order is operating, my lord, in the meantime, my lord, settlement order was issued after passing the stay order. So that's why, in fact, my lord, the FO was asked today why so much of contempt has not been initiated against him. He was appeared before this honorable court.
There are three matters about.
Two,
There are two matters.
One IA is there.
one I.
IA for
I for vacating stay, my lord, now that has not been, now it is listed for final hearing.
Biju Kumbang is Mr. Bothakur.
What happened?
Okay.
So your lordship kindly, my lord, the stateway goes to page 112, my lord.
We are taking 1609.
Yes, my lord, 1609. 112, my lord,
112.
112. This is the technical evaluation.
What now? What is the name of the cement sand?
Yes, my lord.
What is the name of the? Let us see
Name,
the
my lord.
Go serially, please. What is the NIT?
NIT is the special Annexa 1, page 22, my lord.
What is the date?
Page 22, my lord.
NIT for
NIT for my lord is 22.
date.
Cement, sand and gravel mining contact area.
11.
Page 22, my lord. Annexure 1, that is 11/6/2021.
6
2020.
2021.
means what is 6/2021?
So these are, my lord, bid document, my lord.
No, what is 6/2021?
11/6/2021.
Oh, 11/6.
11/6
That
of
is,
the
NIT was, my lord,
11/6/21.
My bad.
NIT
issued, my lord.
for cement.
Cement, sand and gravel mining contact area.
This is in Dhemaji.
That is Dhemaji, my lord. This is Dhemaji, my lord. Then 9 bidder taking part, my lord.
And gravel mining
Concession area.
concession area. MCA. Then how many participated?
Then as per the, yes, 9
Nine
Nine.
tenderers. 9 bidders.
bidder.
Okay. Then
Your lordship kindly see 112, my lord.
112. Yes, we are in 112.
112, your lordship kindly see, this is the evaluation of technical bid.
Correct.
My name in serial number 9.
112. 112. Petitioner serial number 9.
My lord.
9. Okay. Anjala.
Anjala Busumotari.
Okay.
Biju Kumbang, serial number 7, my lord. So in that, my lord,
What is your name? What is the number?
serial number 7.
No, respond number.
Respond number 5, my
Mr.
lord.
Bothakur, respond number 5. R5.
R5 is serial number 7.
Okay. Okay.
So your lordship kindly see right hand column, my lord. Serial number 1 approved, serial number 2 rejected, serial number 3 rejected, serial number 4 approved, serial number 5 rejected.
Okay.
Serial-
Okay. We have seen this. It is
Both are approved.
approved. Okay.
Both are approved.
Mm.
So then they have taken, my lord, for technical financial evaluation. That is Annexa T, page 114,
114
my lord.
in technical. 114. Yes, please.
Your lordship kindly see my name is in serial number 4 and Biju Kumbang serial number 3. My bid value is 3 crore 21 lakh 511. And Biju Kumbang, private respondent, 1 crore 65 lakh.
R5 is 1 crore.
1 crore 6 lakh, sorry, 6 lakh 50,000. 1 crore 6 lakh 50,000. My bid is 3 crore 21 lakh
Petitioner
511.
3 for 21 lakhs 511.
My lord. So that was, my lord,
Okay.
22/7/2021.
Where do you get the date?
Or that, my sorry, that will, my lord, 19/7.
19/7.
Technical bid, price bid, opening dated 19/7/20.
021. This is for the NIT is for how many years?
7
The
years.
settlement
years.
for 7 years.
5 years.
5 years. Okay.
Then annexure 4, my lord. The speaking order was passed on 3/9,
Page.
page 116.
Okay, speaking order.
Speaking order, my lord. The speaking order was passed. Now, my lord, in the speaking order says that my technical bid is not qualified. Then in the technical bid is there is a default. There is some shortfall. That's why it is rejected.
Where?
Para 3, my lord, they have. Para 2 and 3, my lord.
Okay.
Then, my lord, I challenge this. Then I file a RTI application to give all details. They have not given me the details, my lord. And I challenge this, my lord. Once my technical bid is approved by the competent authority, by the technical evaluation committee, then, my lord, how this speaking order has been passed? After that, my lord, then, my lord, this honorable court, my lord, state this order.
The first writ petition had filed.
First writ petition has been filed, and
WP
first, then your lordship kindly see the.
WPC, that was WPC how much?
My lord, I annexed the
5728,
order, initial order.
5728.
5728.
5728, and your lordship kindly see that everything in your lordship will get in 5728 order. I have annexed, my lord. That is page 123, my lord. 1, 2, 3. I'll read that order, my lord. That everything is recorded in that order. Page,
211.
my lord.
211.
211, my lord. May I read the order, my lord?
Yes, please.
Heard Mr. T.J. Mohanto Lanet,
Entire thing is not required.
my lord.
In the interim.
In the interim, the respondent forest department shall not proceed with the further with the tender process in terms of the long e-auction notice dated NIT of dated 2020. The letter issued DFO Dhemaji, Division Dhemaji and until further order of this court. So that was the order passed on, my lord, 2/11/2021 in presence of the, my lord, Forest Department Council, my lord.
Yes.
So that was passed. And thereafter, my lord, your lordship kindly
Mr.
112.
Gogoi, have you seen?
That was passed on 2/11, my lord.
Yes.
Then, my lord, 1/12/2021, the settlement order was issued in favor of the respondent.
112.
112, my lord, 21.
Page.
Page 127. Page 127.
Yes.
So then I filed this
Work order.
work order, my lord. Work order
Is
for.
there any reference to the High Court's order?
No, my lord, nothing. So then, my lord, while I am moving this writ petition, present writ petition, my lord, then initial order, your lordship kindly see.
Work order in favor of R. Five.
Five, my lord. Yeah, order, please. First order.
Okay, then.
Then, my lord, this honorable court on 7/3/2022. Order was,
You filed the second petition then.
my lord. No, your lord will, I did, order of this honorable, yes. 7/3/2020.
7-3.
7.
We had directed personal appearance.
Yes, along with all record, my lord.
Yes, what did he do say?
On said that on 16/3/2020, a division officer Ramaji especially personally appeared before this honorable
Has he
court.
filed an affidavit?
Yes,
At respond number 6, newly implemented. Has he shown cause? As to why?
he saw that matter.
He has
He
given
asked
a tentative
apology.
apology, Your Lordship, in the affidavit filed. At
The
one,
apology is different, but has he shown cause? Why action should not be taken against him? We may not accept the apology.
yes,
He's some super court or what?
no, Your Lordship. Thereafter, because he was not aware of the stay order, Your Lordship, he have somebody suspended the order giving response number 5.
It was not communicated by you.
We have, but this is miscommunication. He is
Was it
miscommunicated.
communicated by you or not? We are very much aware of what goes
Yes, Your
on.
Lordship.
In spite of communication, it's very easy to feign in ignorance that I am not aware. We know how to make them aware. We are not on the merits of the case. Mr. Mohanto may not have any case. We may dismiss the writ petition. But there was rightly or wrongly an interim order. And after 1 month of the interim order, he passes the work order. Is it some kind of joke or what? Court proceeding?
Sorry.
Yes, then what happened?
Then, my lord, they appear, my lord.
7-3 was the order.
Yes.
In WPC 1609/22 file 7-3.
My lord, in their, may I read their affidavit by the DFO, my lord, just one para, my lord, your lordship kindly.
So, 1 second.
In para 3, this deponent take tender unconditional apology for his action which were however not willful and deliberate were committed due to a misrepresentation of the direction passed by the honorable court. Misinterpretation of the direction passed by the honorable court. The deponent further stated humbly that he has suspended the work order dated so. That is the only line, my lord, they have stated. He has stated.
Lordship.
Due to the misinterpretation of the direction passed by the honorable
then
court.
yes, that is okay. We'll deal with that later on. Then now, what is your case?
Lordship, yes, submit it. This order was passed on 2/11/2021, Your Lordship, and the work order was issued.
112.
2/11/2021. Work order was issued on 16/9/2021.
No, what is 112?
2/11.
Work
Sorry,
order is
2/11.
112. See what has been suspended by the court in the subsequent order. It is 112. What is the order impugned in the second writ petition, Mr. Gogoi?
Second petition. The order.
112 is the order
Order is
impugned.
the order,
112 has been passed after the interim order in the first case. Interim order was passed when?
Interim order was on 2/11, Lordship.
Yes, if it is on 2/11.
Yes, sir.
When did you pass the order? 112, after almost 1 month. 1 month, it was not communicated.
It was communicated, my lord. I'll put it out on me.
No, we'll deal with it later. Let us hear Mr. Mohanto.
My
But
lord.
we are not going to leave this aspect. Yes,
So now, my lord, your lordship kindly see once my technical bid is, my lord, declared by the Technical Evaluation Committee. Hereafter, my lord, upon somebody's complaint who was not a party to the my lord proceeding, who is not a tenderer, my lord, on the basis of that, my lord, they made an inquiry. And in fact, that inquiry also in my lord, nothing found, my lord. Now they say that, my lord, I have not crossed, I have not filed affidavit. My lord, is it, my lord, permissible? After, my lord, once it is evaluated by the competent authority, how they can prepare a second competitive CS, my lord? So your lordship kindly see that, my lord, annexure 2, that is, my lord, signed by the all, that is approved. And that's why I was taken part in financial bid, my lord. So I am taking part in financial bid. My bid is higher. Mas, my lord, 2 crores of rupees, my lord. State is running, my lord, that of, my lord, money, my lord. Now I am giving, my lord, more than, my lord, 2 crore rupees they are losing, my lord. And they have given, my lord, whom, my lord? Who is lowest, my lord? And now try to find out fault on me that I have not, my lord, I have not crossed the, my lord, the stamp papers. The stamp which was, but that is also not correct, my lord. I have all document, my lord, which I have annexed, my lord, at the place before this honorable court by way of affidavit, my lord. So it will be revealed from the, but that cannot be done, man. They cannot go to that. Once it was approved, my technical bill is approved. How they can, my lord, go find out fault after that, my lord? So if that, my lord, they should have called me, my lord. So what is the fault? Now, your lordship, their speaking order, they have stated that, my lord, that I have not crossed the that stamps, but it is not correct. But even not that, they cannot do it, my lord. And secondly, they have stated, my lord, that affidavit, I have showing 2 affidavits. I have showing 2 affidavits. One, my lord, query, instead of mining in mineral, my lord, cement concession, I reflected is a query. So that is the word query is, I have issued, my lord. That is why they have stated that in
One word, you have used expression query instead of
concession. In one affidavit, but in subsequent affidavit, that is correct. I have filed 2 affidavits, my lord. So that's why, my lord, the reason which is in annexure 4, my lord, in speaking order, these are, my lord, afterthought, and that was passed after, my lord, evaluation of the earlier technical bid, my lord. That is malafidely they have, my lord, passed the speaking order, my lord.
Let us again read the speaking order.
My lord.
Page
116, my lord.
Who is the gentleman, therefore?
My lord.
Who is the gentleman,
The
therefore?
person who appeared before this honorable court, my lord.
Okay,
Rohini Kumar Das.
okay, let us read again. Whereas general, why this way? What was the need of the speaking order?
My lord, I don't know, my lord. Now they come with it that there is a complaint against me.
Were you given notice about the complaint?
Nothing, my lord. Nothing. That is behind my back, done it. That too after, my lord, opening of the financial bid, my lord. But even the complaint which was lodged, my lord, and the inquiry, my lord, made, my lord, that was also in my favor, my lord. I came to know from their affidavit, my lord. Now, your lord, my lord, that speaking order, may I read, my lord?
1 second. Okay. Let us read this.
Whereas, as per the clause 5 of the eligibility, general eligibility criteria, court fee stamp of 100 rupees shall be posted and pasted and cancelled on the format available on website. That is, in such the he cross scan digital sign uploaded on the website. However, on scrutiny of the document, it is found that the bidder, Mrs. Anjala Bosumotari, resident of Jyotinagar, Hilapothar district, Dhemaji, has not digitally signed the document as required under the clause 2. Whereas as per clause B1 D VST the schedule 1, the format of technical bid is required to submit for fee stamp of 100 rupees only shall be posted and cancelled on format available on website and then he cross scan digitally sign uploaded on the website. However, the bidder Mr. Anjala Busumati, resident of Jyotinagar, Silpa district, Hemaji, in contravention of the above clause, bid document has failed to comply with the clause and instead of has submitted a document which is not legally signed as per required of the requirement of the above clause. Whereas as per clause B2, the schedule, the format of the technical bid, the bidder is required to submit a affidavit where it is in name of the mineral block for which the bid was in submitted as there was a many mineral block when owned by the department. The correct name of the mineral block is provided the schedule A information mentioning as SI CL number 1, the NIT, the name of
Okay,
the
okay, we have read this.
my lord.
We have read this.
So that is the reason, my lord. But my lord, from their affidavit, I came to know that there is a complaint. Their affidavit, your lordship kindly same DFO file affidavit, my lord. Rohini Kumar Das. That is their affidavit dated, my lord. Your lordship kindly take up the affidavit.
No.
Kindly take up, my lord, their affidavit filed by TF. In the main writ petition, my lord, not on, my lord, so post is contempt.
Understood.
Page 15, my lord,
By R4.
my lord.
R4.
R4, my lord. Rohini Kumar Das. Affidavit filed by Rohini Kumar Das on, my lord.
16 March. Tendering apology.
No, that is no, there are another affidavit they have filed. That is, my lord, May 22. May, in the month of
Additional
May.
affidavit, compliance, 9th May. No, that is compliance. That may not be the affidavit.
Additional affidavit filed by the respondent number 6 in compliance of the
Yes,
order.
that
He was
was-
asked to file a detailed affidavit.
That
Man, yes, correct. So your lordship kindly then that
this is
affidavit.
page 134.
Yes, my lord, your lordship kindly see the internal page 15, my lord, because these are not clearly marked, my lord. Annexure C, my lord.
Oh, just a minute, 9th May. 9th May 2022 by or 6. Yes. We want to see his affidavit on, has his apology been accepted by the court?
Only, my lord, his personal appearance has been dispensed with.
Apology has not been accepted?
Which order? Page
Let us see, we have just seen his personal appearance has been dispensed.
Yes, only that, my lord.
Which is,
He was 2-3 days probably he was appeared. In fact, no, my lord, your lordship kindly see there his, my lord, modus operandi, because your lordship kindly see the complaint filed by whom. Then on the basis of the complaint, my lord, may I read that complaint, my lord? Annexure C, page 15, my lord. Internal page 15.
affidavit. Just a minute. It's presently serving. Where is the show cause, Mr. Gogoi? This affidavit at 16 March is not a show cause reply. Come to the order of this court of 7/3/2022 in 1609.
No, he said a bit, no? Apology পিছত কিটো order আছে ওটাতে।
Yes. List on so and so. On the said that the DFO Dhemaji, respondent number 4 shall personally appear before this court along with the records in original and shall also explain as to why an appropriate direct order under the Contempt of Court Act should not be passed against him under the contempt proceedings be issued. Where is the show cause?
Yep.
He thinks that he files an affidavit tendering apology, matter ends.
No,
What action have you taken against him? The department.
my lord.
Second paragraph says that
My
you
lord,
have to take action.
I'll try to explain, subject to correction. Since my lord, at last order, where he was my lord, his dispensed with, that aspect was not gone into my lord. So my lord, maybe if he is, I'll admit my lord, this affidavit is only for apology, my lord. So cause has not been shown.
He has
as
to
to
show
why.
cause.
He will show cause, my lord. He will show cause. What
When?
happened exactly. My lord,
He
in
has
the
to
very
be
next day-
advised to show cause after the order.
No, my lord,
Order is of which date?
7/3/2022.
722, my lord will kindly come to page number,
It takes 2 years to show cause.
no.
File a show cause.
my lord kindly come to order dated 6/4/22.
Yes, we have seen.
Yeah, 6/4/22, my lord, DFO was all along present in all the proceedings, my lord. So, my lord, what had happened, since my lord, that aspect was not touched into, my lord. Only
Mr.
this,
Gogoi, if you're relying upon 6.4,
my lord,
read the penultimate paragraph
my lord.
of 6.4. The newly implemented
Yes,
number
yes.
6 shall file a detailed affidavit in the manner and shall also state why appropriate order should not be passed against him. Where is the show cause?
My lord, he file a detailed affidavit. He file a compliance with the order that is 6/4. That is order, I think 6/4.
6/4, my lord, on the
He-
merits of the case, the
merit,
affidavit
my
was filed, as per record, my
What
lord.
about this part?
This part,
Why
my-
action should not be taken against him?
this part, my lord, we have to take the responsibility, my lord.
No,
Because
no, no,
this,
it's not a question.
my lord,
If you
we-
take responsibility, we'll take responsibility. We'll pass appropriate orders.
my lord, let this person file a show cause, my lord. He will show cause, my lord.
No, this will be a separate proceeding. We are going to decide this writ petition.
Well.
This proceeding, we are not going to end like this.
My lord. So be it, my lord, if my lord is.
He is not aware what he is indulging in.
My lord, at
He
this-
should be made aware.
at
What
this
is
point,
the
my
what
lord,
is the rule of law?
at this point, my lord, I'll seek, since the person is also not here, and here also has
So
been.
that is why are we saying anything against him? We have not
My-
said.
he is-
Whatever we'll say in
Yes,
his
yes.
presence.
My lord is correct, my lord. Now, my lord, that person has been transferred out. So, my lord will seek, this is a separate, call for a separate proceeding altogether, where he will answer, my lord, what he has to explain.
No, my lord,
So that's a-
in the, my lord, there is a explanation is given, my lord, regarding my lord contempt also in para K, my lord, that is para 1, my lord. He says that it was not served on me. Order was not served on me, first line, my lord. The petitioner institute obligation to the rejection of bid order, by order, the delivery suspended, by that. Order was not served on upon the petitioner, despite request made by the central record friend. It was the petitioner also deliberately suspend the fact that my lord, he is actually, my lord, pointing out the fault of the petitioner, my lord. Upon such rejection made by the petitioner, this honorable court have processed the petition order regarding my lord disorder.
Well, that point, my senior is correct. I had tried to point out that when the petition was moved, already my lord, this work order was out. And that part, that my lord, that was.
No, that is absolutely false statement, my
No,
lord.
no, Mr.
Where
Gogoi.
work order out?
Mr. Gogoi, it cannot be. What is the date of the order? Order is 1/12/2021. After a month almost. You check the records before you make
Well,
submission, Mr.
My lord,
Gogoi.
this,
These are very sensitive
my
matters.
lord, my lord,
The interim order is 2/11/2021.
my lord, let this person explain, my lord. I'm not.
No, let us hear Mr. Mohanta. Yes,
Yes.
Mr. Mohanta, what else? Well, you wanted to show to at page 134.
My lord. Yes, my lord. Now, my lord, I wanted to show my lord their affidavit, my lord. You will also kindly see in, I'll explain in that affidavit, my lord, what they are stand, my lord. How he deal with that, my lord. You will also kindly see, my lord, Annexa C, page 15, my lord, regarding complaint against me, my lord. He is acting on a complaint by on a foreign body, my lord.
Page, internal page.
15, my lord, Annexa C, affidavit filed on compliance of the order of this honorable court, my lord.
Okay.
That is, Annexa C, my lord.
Annexure C1 at page 1.
Regarding complaint against Sri Anjala, your lordship got it. my lord.
Yes, yes.
Regarding complaint against Srimati Anjala Bosumotari and Sri Biju Kumbang, Srimati Sento, the female method. With the reference cited, this officer has later reported above, I am to inform you that a few numbers of complaints have been received against the bidder participant in the among tender process. Further, you are hereby asked to examine the entire document submitted by the bidders thoroughly related to the matter and submit detailed report of office immediately. So that was the order, my lord. Your lordship kindly see.
Yes.
My lord. That annexure D, page 16, my lord. The status of tender process pending the statement mentioned. With reference to the cited subject cited above, NIT is cited above. I have the honor to inform you that NIT under the reference team of cement, sand and gravel MC under Dhemaji division was persuasion second para, my lord. Meanwhile, the complaint have been received from Sri Tilok Dole, General Secretary of All Assam Missing Student Union, Gogamuk Assam, regarding the GSTN document of Srimati Anjala Bosumotari. On his participant, he has stated that the document submitted by Srimati Anjala Bosumotari is incompetent. To verify the matter, a letter has been written to the Assistant Commissioner of Tax, GST, Dhemaji, Assam by the undersigned. Assistant Commissioner of Tax, Dhemaji, cleared the matter under cover of the so and Srimati Anjala Bosumotari as active. So that is also my favor, my lord. Further, a complaint has been received from Sri Jayanta Kumar Kutum of Sri Namghoria PS Silapota Dhemaji against Srimati Anjala Bosumotari, where he stated that Sri Thatu Bosumotari, husband of Sri Anjala Bosumotari, illegally encroached the land of Arunachal Pradesh by crossing the interstate border. He has been operating quarry actively illegally in Arunachal Pradesh. The range officer Dhemaji range was asked to inquire in the matter and submit a report by he had stated that the allegation against Srimati Anjala Bosumotari is baseless according to the information of CGM Code Dhemaji. He again stated that there is a criminal case of number 57 of 2021 against Sri Chatu Bosumotari, husband of Srimati Anjala Bosumotari, in a police station of Arunachal Pradesh, but he could not obtain any record of the case from Arunachal Pradesh. Again, one complaint was lodged by Sri Luna Gogoi, General Secretary of Chairman of Sapuri Anchalik Panchayat Union Center on the contribution of the forest areas, Tezpur, Sri Biju Kumbang, Sri Anita Pedu Kumbang, two other participants regarding their validity of their NTN number. So he stated that bidder participate are controversies. The undersigned again wrote a letter to the Assam Assistant Commissioner of Tax, Dhemaji, Assam, so and so. And Assistant Commissioner informed that the later dated GST, the Biju Kumbang is active and there is no record found by so. After verifying all documents, consider conservation of forest and NCA Tezpur instructed to undersigned to review the matter and to re-examine the entire document submitted by the debate. So your lordship kindly see on that basis, my lord, probably they have, my lord, made. So where is the complaint regarding there is a criminal case in Arunachal Pradesh against my husband? That was the complaint. I have no tax clearance certificate. That is also cleared. So this is, my lord, they are not relevant to my lord, my tender paper, my lord. But on the basis of that, thus getting a complaint, they inquire in the another aspect, my lord. So now your lordship kindly see their malified intention, my lord, very arbitrarily they have rejected my tender paper, my lord. And my lord, when there is a arbitrariness, when there is a public money is involved, my lord, this honorable court can interpret. That is my case, my lord. Your lordship kindly see the arbitrariness, my lord. Once they have declared my technical bid is, my lord, my technical bid is cleared by technical evaluation committee. Now, who is he, my lord, without giving notice to my lord? They have, my lord, scrutinized the paper. Now they find fault, my lord. Once they are not getting find fault, and second, my lord, they are getting find fault, my lord. So that's, my lord, is clear. Their arbitrariness is very clear, my lord. And my lord, regarding public interest, my lord, your lordship kindly see the public interest is involved because government revenue, they are losing government revenue, my lord. Because just to accommodate a particular person. And in fact, my lord, that is not a single case, my lord. In then Dhemaji, my lord, in another quarry also I have seen. Always, my lord, they go for the lowest bidder, my lord. In fact, there is a clause. If there is shortfall, you can ask them and ask them to, my lord, clear that shortfall, my lord. There is a clause in the NIT, my lord.
Yes.
So that is my submission, my lord, that very arbitrarily, and my lord, they have rejected my tender paper. And now, my lord, there is a several judgment, my lord, when there is arbitrariness to give particular person to benefit, my lord, and when there is a public interest involved, my lord, it is under Article 226, my lord, it can be interpreted. That is my statement.
Yes, Forest Department.
At the onset, my lord, I would like to start, my lord, since this petition, my lord, it involves quite a precarious question of my lord, financial liability, my lord. Perhaps, my lord, Mr. Goswami will be in a better position to address this court and that other aspect also. And because, my lord, what had happened, only not the case being canvassed with the petitioner, the cancelling of my bid document is arbitrary. I have been put to notice, but my lord, question I put to myself or to this court, in the case of a tender, my lord, when, my lord, is it necessary to put to the person notice because there is no scope for rectification? What he has submitted, he has submitted. If it is not at par with the tender, my lord, when tender qualification is rejected, natural justice comes to play, my lord, when there is a scope for rectification. That is my submission as regards that, my lord. So, my lord, what had happened, my lord, in this case, my lord, when there was a complaint received, my lord, so entire documents of the petitioner were checked. And after, my lord, you'll see at page 18, certain criteria were not fulfilled. So, my lord,
No, the complaints were on certain aspects. All those aspects were examined and found to be okay.
yes, that's correct. That is very correct.
Now, can you go into some aspects? And after evaluation was done by a technical committee which was empowered to look into all these matters, how much is your scope to review? Yes, if there is a serious discrepancy, some fraudulent documents, one we have seen you have rejected because it was not digitally signed. That is an essential requirement. But not crossing of stamp, even if you go to the merits, is it such a defect that will vitiate the entire bid? It was not digitally signed, it is digitally crossed. Is it that kind of defect?
Normally, my lord,
Are you in a position not to take a stand or not to ascertain what is his intention? If there is a circumstance by which you cannot take a decision, that would not whether he's submitted his bid or he has come reservation or conditions. He has not signed there, and in one place he has written query. He has written semen.
No, my lord, that aspect would create hindrance in the future because, my lord, when the payments will be made.
It was a factor which was looked into by they had overlooked.
My lord.
They found this matter not to be a matter to be looked into at all. You identified the bid that it was for this purpose.
Well, since
and you totally forget the aspect of the amount offered. Of course, amount is not the sole criteria, but it is a relevant criteria.
Well, to that I have reservations because normally there's a very high decibel argument coming on, my lord, that I have forwarded this, I have given this much amount, but at the technical stage, my lord,
no, technically you had qualified, and what are the grounds by which you? Let us assume that principles of natural justice, we are not going into those aspects. You have all the rights to review your decision. What is your review? Rejecting his bid on grounds. Are those grounds even sustainable to a layman?
So,
two times you write that he has not crossed the stamp, as if there are two grounds. You write separately.
Signed, my lord. My lord.
Not signed, it's crossed.
And digital sign is there, my
lord. No. That is a area of dispute, my lord. Because, my lord, they have brought by affidavit one.
No, you come to your speaking order.
At page 20, my lord.
Yes. So please read. However, on scrutiny, it is found that bidder so-and-so has not digitally signed the document as required under the clause.
Right.
Okay, next.
Next, my lord,
the bidder is required to submit court fee so and so shall be pasted and cancelled to the format so and so, scan cancelled. And
Then
however,
cross
contravention of so and so has not failed to comply with the said clause.
and report for the.
Where is your affidavit, Mr. Mohanto?
My lord,
Your affidavit
my affidavit.
regarding the signature?
Yes, my lord. No, my lord, regarding signature, even their affidavit, I have not find that, my lord, regarding the India affidavit, they have not stated. I was asked to produce all the document, and my lord, your lordship kindly see, my lord, my affidavit, my lord.
Where?
That is filed on, my lord. Page 188, my lord. 188, my lord. No, no, true,
Regarding that,
all papers.
regarding
Page 88 or what?
Page 80 is my affidavit, my lord. 188 is my affidavit. Your lordship-
188.
petition of Nilay.
No, no.
Affidavit reply.
Yes, my lord.
Additional affidavit.
Yes, additional affidavit.
Yes.
Page 1 from start from page 191. Look, profile of technical document.
Yes, where are those?
Profile of 191 page.
And that we have found. Where is?
Yes, your lordship kindly see. The signature valid. Signature valid.
Where?
Last portion. Your lordship will find. My signature is there. Your page 192. The bottom portion, my lord. Signature valid.
Okay. Okay.
Signature valid. Digital signature valid. Please, continuously I have keep all document. Without digital signature, we cannot upload the uploading portal, my lord. That
No, no, that's a different aspect.
And you come to irrelevant, totally irrelevant conclusion. Some police case is pending against the husband of the petitioner.
That part, my lord, that part, my lord, since goodness, I'm not defending that part.
Then what is there?
My lord, on that aspect, that signature part, my lord, this is the affidavit filed with the petitioner. My lord, we had sought a report from Mtron, wherein my lord, Mtron says one specifically. My lord, kindly have a look.
Now, can you improve your stand in an affidavit? That was not even the consideration when I had taken the decision.
That aspect, I have to agree, but my lord, kindly see the affidavit.
Page.
My lord, that flag marks and there is a report by the managing director on the very next page of the forwarding letter. The pages of black mark, my lord, wherein he, my lord, the actual signature missing.
in their affidavit, nothing, my lord.
No, it's not a affidavit of Mtron report to collector.
Is there any difficulty on your part to come to a conclusion that these were not signed by the petitioner?
My lord?
When it was signed twice physically,
No, my lord.
digitally not signed, would it wish it?
My lord, normally.
Yes, a digital signature is required.
Yes.
But is it the fact that she has not signed at all?
My lord, since it's a tender authority, my lord, is the best judge, my lord, since.
That judge, you
essential
did not take this as a point in your technical evaluation. You went ahead with the financial evaluation.
No.
Okay.
We have original record as regards only the second round. Wherein my lord, he was rejected, the petition was rejected.
What are the, let us see, what were the mahals for which
Tender was floated.
is names?
It's cement, sand and gravel mining, MCA, mineral
That is the
concession.
only mahal.
Yes.
Were there any,
Two mahals, my lord. One is, another is Likabali.
then where is the scope of being confused? Because of writing cement query.
That, my lord, is an aspect to be looked into, though, my lord, very minor. These aspects, my lord, will
No,
influence.
if, that is why we are asked, we wanted to know what are the names of the mahal. If it was cement, some, then
Then
cement one.
gravel MCA, my lord.
If it was cement one, cement two, cement three, cement is only one, that the other is Likabali.
The word, my lord, is used by the petitioner, is query. So, my lord, when the stage of payment comes, and these are all the digital, my lord, records. When the stage of payment comes, this might cause a hindrance, my lord. I tried to take some instructions as regards that.
Very weak.
Well, I know a
defense.
very weak case with that.
Yes, Mr. Borthakur.
He is the beneficiary, my lord. And earlier on, my lord, if my lord peruses this order, I had to bring that instruction from Entron, because my lord, the whole controversy was rounding, my lord, was central to the controversy whether those documents were signed or not, and who is the guardian of those documents uploaded by the petition. Entron is the guardian, my lord, it's a different entity which sought for the report. Report is saying that he didn't sign. Well, let
He
him
did
just
not
report.
sign digitally,
Yes,
but we have the records before us. This page, particular pages have got the signatures of the petitioners
but
on
my,
at two places. At two places.
but that is, my lord, by the petition. And what we have brought it from an entire independent entity, my lord. That
No, not by
entity
the petitioner, your report.
no, my-
See the affidavits, these are original copies. See the signatures on two space, on
No.
the right corner, on the
no,
left.
no, that is not, my lord, the area of dispute, my lord, the flag one.
Even the flagged ones.
Lordship will,
The
Okay,
petitioner's
so-
signature is not here.
my lord, digital signatures. not
That we have said already,
Yes,
but
sir.
physically signatures are there.
Physical, sir, digital. but
You have the
digital-
physical only because digital is not there, you reject it totally, and that was not the rejection clause also, rejection ground also, initially. Yes, Mr. Borthakur,
No, sir.
will you say anything or you would not like to say anything?
I don't, Your Lordship.
Huh?
Because certain facts will have to be placed before this honorable court.
Better not to say anything
No, Your Lordship will kindly.
in
it's
a
my
case
duty-
of this nature.
It's my duty, Your Lordship.
Duty will reflect your duty in the order you have strenuously argued.
Lord,
You're taking a huge risk.
Lords, one
Up
of
to you.
Lordship will kindly see the tender notice, Your Lordship,
Your R6,
R5, Your Lordship.
R5.
Lord.
Tender notice at page
It starts from Your Lordship. Page 19, Your Lordship.
19,
The auction notice, then start
22.
22, Your Lordship, is the bidding document.
11/6/2021.
Lord. There, Your Lordship, page 32, Your Lordship, eligibility criteria, Your Lordship, has been laid down.
Yes.
And then Your Lordship will kindly come to
Where eligibility criteria?
page 30,
Yes, where?
general eligibility criteria, Your
Not
Lordship.
32.
These are the criteria, Your Lordship.
No, not 32. There's some discrepancy.
In my petition, Your Lordship will kindly take up 5728, Your
The second one?
second,
Yes.
5728, not second one, first one.
Here
And
also we'll have it. Eligibility criteria.
Clause 5.
Important information,
Then your lordship.
no, important information, then where?
Then your lordship clause 5, general eligibility criteria.
Clause 5,
Lord.
who is, one, just a minute. Clause 5, concession areas are. Clause 5, eligibility, yes.
These are there, your
Page
lordship.
35,
Lordship. Then your lordship may straightway come to page 40. Clause 8A,
8A,
Lord, page 40,
just a minute, clause 5.
first round of e-auction.
Page 40, what is the heading?
First round
E-
of e-auction,
E-auction process.
lordship. First round of e-auction, e-auction process A, then next 8A, first round of e-auction.
42, clause 8, E, auction process, 8A,
Lord,
capital A.
capital A. I am relying on your lordship, Roman 2.
No, you can do everything.
Yes,
An initial price offer which shall be equal to greater than the reserve price.
Mm.
We need to, your lordship, quote a price, your lordship.
yes.
Lordship. Then the technical bid and initial price offer must be submitted electronically as provided in Schedule 2. Technicals design electronic option available at so and so, failing which the technical bid shall be deemed to be not received. The duly of physical, this will be, then B. Small b, your lordship.
Yes,
The technical bid shall be evaluated to ascertain compliance of the bidder with eligibility conditions and requirements under the bidding documents. While examining the technical bid, the state government may consider such parameters that it may deem relevant, including consideration that technical bid, then it is important, your lordship, is received as per the prescribed formats along with all required documents and information. Then it is 3 is submitted electronically in the manner prescribed in the Schedule 2, technical details regarding electronic form. Then C, only those bidders who are found to be eligible in accordance with the terms and conditions of eligibility specified above in clauses with valid supporting laws stated above, equal to greater than the reserve price to us, technically qualified bidders shall be considered for second round of the auction. Now, your lordship will then come to 60 page. This is the rejection of bid.
clause,
Rejection of bid, page.
clause.
Lordship will kindly, clause A, B, C, D. B, your lordship
Now
will
what
kindly,
is the heading?
rejection of bid heading is. And clause, your lordship, it will be
63. Yes,
your lordship got it.
yes. Which clause?
B, small b. B,
Bid. Yes,
this will be one of the ground. Bid is not in conforming to the terms of clause 8 of this bidding document. Your lordship has already seen, your lordship.
okay.
And clause 8, if your lordship again goes back, your lordship, it clearly said, your lordship, that it must be submitted electronically in the manner prescribed in Schedule 2.
Yes.
Now your lordship will get the schedule, your lordship, at page Schedule 1 and 2, your schedule, your lordship. The format of technical bid, it has been stated, your lordship, prescribed format. And format, your lordship, page 68. Schedule 1, format of technical bid, general instructions.
Yes,
Page 70, your lordship. Roman 6. We are concerned with this, your lordship.
court fee stamp.
Court stamp of rupees 100, pasted, cancelled,
crossed and digitally signed on the format available at your website. So now this is the format in which the bid will have to be submitted. And if it is not submitted in this format, his bid is liable to be, bidder's bid is liable to be rejected, your lordship, as per the tender notice, your lordship. Now, so far as the affidavit is concerned, your lordship,
Yes.
your lordship will get, your lordship, the format is also given there, your lordship. Page 77, your lordship. Your lordship got it, your lordship.
Yes.
Format of affidavit, your lordship. And what is there in this particular affidavit, this is important, your lordship. I am so-and-so bidder. I am conversant with the facts and circumstances of the same person to power of attorney. This is not a person to particular. I am filing this affidavit to place on record verification of facts and documents in connection with the tender process concerning name of the mineral block, your lord. And these lines are important, your lord. Now the documents he has submitted, your lordship, in connection with a particular, that has been, he has verified, your lordship, by this, your lord. And these are the two issues, your lordship, so far as we are concerned, your lordship. Now, your lordship, in both, your lordship, so far as this failure to properly name the query, your lordship, that is admitted position, your lordship. It has been admitted, your lordship, that he has put wrong name, the name of the query wrongly in the affidavit, your lordship. That is number one. Number two, your lordship, it is also a fact, your lordship, that it is not digitally signed as per the report submitted by the, as has been revealed by the learned standing counsel for the forest department, departmental counsel, your lordship. It was not digitally signed, your lordship.
Okay.
Now, in spite of that, your lordship, your lordship, technical bit as shown, your lordship, relied on by my learned senior friend, it shows that his bid is accepted, your lordship. Technically shown to be correct, your lordship. That, your lordship, acceptance, your lordship, whether that is good or bad, your lordship. Now, your lordship will kindly see, your lordship, page 114, learned senior friend is relying on, your lordship, on a document, your lordship, of 1907, your lordship, where it is shown, it was shown to be uploaded, your lordship. Now, your lordship, what is the stand of the authorities, your lordship, regarding that particular document, your honor will kindly know.
Which document?
Page 114, your lordship, of the writ petition, your lordship,
Yes.
Annex 3.
Yes.
There is an affidavit, your lordship, by para 12 of that affidavit, your lordship, has gone through, your lordship.
Which affidavit?
Affidavit by respondent number 4, your lordship, in WPC 5728 of 2021.
We are taking 1609.
Lord. Then your lordship has also seen this, your lordship, in 5728.
This same affidavit, oh, it's a different affidavit.
Lord, I have been started with
5728.
Lord.
Page.
Page, your lordship, internal page 7, your lordship.
No.
By
so-
respondent number, running page, your lordship. Respondent number 4, your lordship. And it was dated 15th of March 2022.
Just a minute. By R5. Your affidavit.
No, your lordship, R4. CFO, your. By Rohini Kumar Das.
16 March.
Lord.
That is 133.
Para 12, your lordship.
Para
Para 12, sir.
internet page.
7, internet.
Para 12. Okay.
That the petitioner canvasses and projects the case of discrimination, but however failed to apprise the court that the tender process is already concluded and the provisional letter of intent was issued on 29/9/2021 and had approached the honorable court only November by filing writ petition so and further twisted the material facts to suit her case. In fact, the petitioner had relied on a purported document dated 19/7/2021 annexure 3, page 114 writ petition indicating the signature of the deponent, whereas the deponent had joined the division only on 23/7/2021 on transfer. Your Lord. Now, very veracity of the documents on basis of which the petitioner has stand her case, your lordship, has been disputed by the authorities, your lord. Because he says, your lordship, he has taken over charge on transfer on 23/7/2021. And what has been done, your lordship, in the prior to that, it was done by the earlier DFO, your lordship. And in fact, by manipulation, your lordship, through manipulation, the petitioner, your lordship, got her technical bid accepted, your lordship. And whether these issues has been considered by this defect has been considered by that particular the tender committee, your lordship, that will be revealed only by through the, your lordship, record, your lordship.
Now, what is manipulated in Annexure 3?
Annexure 3, your lordship, they say that, your lordship, technical bid was qualified. She was shown to be qualified.
Yes.
And your lordship, and her price bid, your lordship, is shown to be 3 crores 21 lakh. This is the initial price bid, your lordship, not
No,
the
his signature has been said to be manipulated.
114, your lordship.
Yes.
This person's signature, your
Where is
lordship,
the signature?
lordship, your lordship will get it, your lordship.
Yes, we have it. We are having a look. Where is the signature?
Lordship.
This is a printout from the
Lordship.
Yes, their portal, my lord.
screenshot.
Their portal, my lord. From it is uploaded in their portal. And I am not passed in, my lord, technical bit. Why they have taken consideration
Oh,
financial
no,
bit,
no,
my
Mr.
lord.
Mohammed.
I will come to that.
We'll come back. We'll come back.
Therefore, your lordship,
No, where is the signature?
lordship. Is it?
Where this is saying digital signature will not do. Where is the digital signature? Where is the certificate?
Lord. Lordship will kindly see committee members, your lordship.
Yes.
In the first column.
Yes.
1, 2, then 3, Rohini Kumar Das.
We have seen.
His name cannot be here on that date since he is not even been taking over charge, your lordship. How can his name be there, your
That
lordship?
is not the version of the respond number 6.
Lordship,
That he has not said. He said that his signature has been obtained.
lordship will kindly see, your lordship, that his name cannot come, your
That
lordship.
is not. That is your submission.
Lordship, his
How
name.
can you say what he's saying? You say your case.
No, your lordship, what I am trying to stress, your lordship, that the petition, the respondent has disputed this document, your lordship, saying that my name cannot be there, your
Where is
lordship.
the dispute by the official respondents?
This is, your lordship, in their
That this is not the technical financial bill of the petitioner.
No, your lordship will kindly come to para 12, your lordship.
Page
Page, para 12, page 7, internal page.
39.
In fact, the petitioner had relied on a purported document dated 19/7/2021, annexure 3, page 1,
Indicating the signature. Where is the signature?
indicating the signature, whereas the deponent had joined.
How are we bothered? How his signature came, are we to look into that matter? Has he filed a police case?
No, that's the different matter, but your
No,
lordship,
he is making a very sensitive statement.
yes, your lordship, that's what your
But
lordship.
what action has he done? He says paragraph 12 is as per records.
Lordship,
If he is not signed, he'll say as per his records.
he has, that's his
He is
statement.
not signed. I
Yes.
don't have not signed. It's a
Lord.
matter of record.
Lord, that ultimately, your lordship, see,
How is he verified?
Well, that-
Such an important statement. He has to affirmatively say, this is, I have not signed. Matter ends there. From getting a document, oh, I have not signed.
no, your lordship.
He has not joined. He has joined later on. Are these matters of records for the person making the statement? Is this how an affidavit is verified?
No, that is your lordship, he should not have your lordship.
So don't justify.
No,
You
I am not justifying that act.
We'll take this person to task. We'll take this person to task.
But ultimately, your lordship, my point is this, your lordship, if this man is not there on 1907, your lordship, how his name can be incorporated here as a member of the tender committee? That's my only point, your lordship. That's
Have you
for-
taken this point in the affidavit? Is
In-
that your case?
No, it is their
That
case.
They'll argue their case.
No, I will have.
You justify your point.
Lordship,
That what is your bid amount, that your bid, there's nothing against you. Is
lordship.
there anything against you?
No, there is
Then-
nothing against me. Your
He's making out a case qua the authorities. Let them
Lord.
defend their
lordship.
decision. Welcome. After some time.
Technically qualified. Now, on that, your lordship, my submission will be, your lordship, that if your lordship, while for the first time, when on 19th, your lordship technical bid was considered, if the technical evaluation committee or tender evaluation committee or lordship, took cognizance of the defects in the tender documents, your lordship, and after that, your lordship, they have taken a conscious decision that yes, this can be relaxed, these conditions, since he can be called for the financial bid, second round of auction, your lordship. In that event, your lordship, probably your lordship, there can be no review, your lordship. But if that has not been taken care of by the earlier tender evaluation committee, your lordship, and subsequently it came to the notice of the tendering authority that yes, these are the defects. In that event, your lordship, in my humble submission, the tendering authority has ample power to review that decision here. So because your lordship, these grounds, your lordship, these defects, your lordship, as the tender documents, terms of the tender documents has revealed, your lordship, goes to the root of the issue, your lordship. These defects are, your lordship, if they have.
Who has done the review? Is it the tender committee or is it by one individual?
No, your lordship, ultimately, your lordship, the order will be passed by the one
No,
individual. your
no.
lordship.
The exercise was done by a committee or by one
Lordship.
individual. It is not regarding communication or conveying the decision. Who took the decision?
That, your lordship, will be revealed from the record, your
We
lordship.
have
I am
that.
not privy to that. Your
We
lordship.
have that. It is the one person who had taken the decision.
That is an order, your lordship. Ultimately, whether
Does the order reflect anything that a committee had looked into the matter, or the same committee which had at one point of time okayed all the papers, even your papers?
Lord.
Even complaint also included you.
yes, your lord.
Even that aspect was also taken into consideration, and the report was given that there is no basis of the complaints by different parties.
Lord.
So far as his, as your case also. Thereafter, a review was done by one individual on some different tangents.
The
Dif-
order does not reflect that, but
Order
there
does
may
not
be, your
reflect-
lordship, minutes of the meeting, your lordship, which will reveal.
Till now, no such minutes have been.
That
produced.
will be revealed by the record.
This
But
is a very
ultimately,
case where it's a very highly contested matter. No, till now, no materials have been placed before this court that a committee had looked into the matter again.
and secondly, your lordship, even assuming, your lordship, this defect, that will also have to be looked by this honorable court, whether, your lordship, the earlier tender committee looked into this aspect or not.
No, this defect will look, but at whose instance? Did you come before this court?
No, your lordship, because that requirement has not come, your
No,
lordship.
has anyone come before this court?
No, because your lordship will kindly see.
No, no,
More-
leaving aside the decision which is the subject matter of dispute,
Lord.
of challenge.
Lord.
Before even the decision was taken, on noticing certain illegalities in that papers of a person whose financial bid incidentally comes out to be the highest. That will not preclude the unsuccessful bidder or bidder in the reckoning to challenge that the papers are not in order.
No, your lordship will.
Those persons who had lost complaints are not before us.
Lord.
Those are strangers to the proceedings. Competitors are not before us. This writ petition is not instituted by you.
No, your lordship, why I have not instituted, had it been a case, your lordship, they have proceeded with this, your lordship, I would have, your lordship,
At
instituted.
whose instance? If it was at your instance, matter would have been different.
Now.
You
how
are a
to-
competitive bidder. You know this documents are not proper. You raise this question.
Now what would
Well,
happen?
what
your
is the meaning of a pre-bid meeting? You can raise objections.
No,
This
there is
purpose-
no pre-bid meeting.
No, normally.
Lordship.
normally-
Normally it is there,
normally
but
they
in
get-
this
they-
case, there is no
See,
pre-bid meeting.
even without a stipulation of there being a pre-bid, a stipulation, a clause for a pre-bid meeting, they can still very well call all the tenderers to have their views. That these are the papers. We have opened the technical bids, and the bids are open in your presence.
Lordship, that's why, your lordship, ultimately when it was reviewed, your
No,
lordship,
for you.
there is no occasion for me to come before this honorable court, your lordship, by filing.
Now,
a-
when that decision,
Now
when
it- your
that
lordship-
decision is a subject matter of challenge, whether he has got the powers of review without any express clause empowering him.
But your lordship,
Was it remitted to the committee? Was it a decision taken by the committee?
but ultimately, your lordship, if his bid is, your lordship, not, is defective, your lordship, at any time it came to
And
the.
even if we go to the extreme, whatever you said regarding the defect, if these are factually correct,
Lord.
digital signature is not there. The records are before us. Is it-
Lordship, digital
is it-
signature
is
is not there, your
It-
lordship.
Yes, it's not there.
Lord.
Let us assume it's not there.
Lord.
Is it so difficult for a layman even to discern that these affidavits are not signed by the party?
Lordship, so far as that,
So requirement of digital signature, let us
Lord.
accept. But it is signed into, it's not that non-signed documents have been given, affidavits not signed. At times, we have come across cases in hot haste, affidavits filed without even signature. We don't accept.
Lord.
No matter what explanation, it's not a case like this. You don't have the digital signature.
lordship, but that is a requirement, your lordship, and it is a
Now,
requirement.
whether such
That's a
requirement,
ground for rejection, your lordship will kindly note that.
now, whether such requirement can be looked in a manner which has been done in the case. More so when the difference of price is huge.
No, your lordship will kindly come to that price, I will come, your lordship. But your lordship, ultimately, your lordship, it is for the tendering authority to decide, your lordship, whether they will, this term will be essential or this term will be not essential, your lordship. Whether this can be relaxed or cannot be, that's what's on affects
Thinking
for
aloud,
this.
we don't find these defects to be, which will vitiate his papers. When physical signatures are very much there, even digital signature, yes, it's a requirement.
Right.
But is it for the technical committee, it's not, aren't they in a position to discern this, whether this is a document submitted by one of the parties without any signatures?
Ultimately, your lordship, that
And this,
I can't answer.
what
it,
we
your
have
lordship.
noticed also, the affidavits are not in the digital form. These affidavits are in a normal form.
Yes, your lordship.
It
This-
only requires a digital signature. There are certain documents which are required to be submitted online, as you know today.
Lord.
Online documents are required to be signed essentially in a digital format.
These,
Here these are all physical format.
these are like this, your lordship. These will have to be scanned, then your lordship,
Exactly.
uploaded, and then digital signature will have
See,
to be.
there's a difference of scanning and submitting. There are
Lordship.
certain other documents or forms which you have to fill up online.
Lordship, that
There
is
is
there,
no
your lordship.
question of putting your signatures physically.
Lord.
Those formats or whatever forms, or if those forms do not contain the signature digitally, it becomes odious. It's not to be accepted. Here is a physical document. You scan it. It contains your signature. But while you submit it, the digital signature is not there.
Lordship. And ultimately, your lordship, that's a requirement that leads to my submission, your lordship. It's for your
Okay,
lordship. to
anything
accept.
else?
Lordship will kindly, then your lordship, I will come into the highest bid, your lordship. That your lordship, the tender process is like this, your lordship. He cannot have the highest bid at the first round of auction, your lordship. One need to, your lordship, quote a rate, your lordship, which is just above the reserve price, your lordship. Now, question of one being a highest bidder will come when the live auction will take place, your lordship. And live auction will take place when, your lordship, the successful technical bidders are called by the Amtron, your lordship, and Amtron will call a live auction, and in live auction, it will be decided who will be the highest bidder. Your lordship.
What is the process involved?
Your lordship will kindly see tender document, your lordship.
Yes.
I will show that, your lordship, from tender document. Page 39, clause 8. E-auction process, the bidding process shall be a two-stage ascending forward online electronic expiry technical details, your lord. Then page 40, first round of e-auction.
You want to contend that the amount which he has offered will make no relevance.
No relevance.
But he's rejected.
Whatever it is, ultimately, your lord,
He's rejected.
this is if your lordship comes to the
Okay, we accept that
Lordship.
his offer may not be higher than you because the auction has not yet started.
your lordship will
But
kindly
he's out of the fray.
your lordship will kindly come to page 41.
You're the only one then.
41. No, there are another person is there. Your lord.
Who?
Two persons remain for this in the second.
Who are the two?
This is your lord, one is Biju. Anita, Biju, and Virat Bosumatra.
Why are you party here?
Lordship.
Why are you party?
I ultimately, your lordship, LOI is issued prior to passing of the interim order. LOI was issued, your lordship. That's probably, your lordship, they have not shown. LOI was issued on
No,
your
that is
lordship.
the provisional LOI.
Oh, yes, your lordship.
Okay.
LOI was issued
And
on
in the auction process, your bid was found to be the highest
higher. In the second round,
among the three remaining.
live auction, your lordship, my bid is found to be, I quoted highest, then I was. Now, your lordship will kindly see page 41.
R6, your R5 bids.
Lordship. Page 41. The initial price offer is equal to or greater than reserve price. Now, one have to, in the first round of auction, one is required to quote just above the reserve price. Your lord. I quoted 1 crore, just above the reserve price, 1 crore or something, and she quoted 3 crores. Now, this has no meaning, your lordship. Ultimately, your lordship, it will go to the second round of auction, your lordship, where the total number of technically qualified bidder is 1 or more. The auction process shall proceed to the second round of auction, which shall be held as. Now, question of your lordship, she being highest bidder, and if technical opening of praise bid, this does not arise at that stage, your lord. Now, ultimately, if your lordship passes any order, your lordship, that will have to go back to the stage of technical bid, your lordship, again, your lordship, in my humble submission, your lordship. Technical bid.
Why technical?
Because, your lordship, ultimately.
Financial bid.
No, after technical bid, your lordship, the next stage is financial bid. For that.
Go back to financial bid.
Financial. And
for a fresh auction.
And my humble prayer before this honorable court will also be that, your lordship, that whether the tender evaluation committee has taken note of these defects while clearing her tender documents, your lordship. That aspect, your lordship, as a court of equity, your lordship, can always look into, your lordship. Okay. Your lordship can always look into, your lordship, and that aspect is also required to be seen by the tendering authority again, your lordship. Otherwise, your lordship, my submission is that, your lordship, the tender committee, it is for the tender committee to decide, your lordship, which condition is essential and which is not, your lordship. I would like to rely on 2 judgments, your lordship, of the honorable apex court. One paragraph, if your lordship permits.
Yes, please.
Lordship. 2016. 2016, your lordship, 8 SCC, 622, your lordship. 2016, 8 SCC, 622, your lordship. That is CCL, your lordship. Para 38, your lordship.
Central Coal,
Lordship.
Central Coal.
Central Coalfield, your lordship. Para 48, your lordship.
14,
48, your lordship.
48. Yes, please.
Therefore, whether term of NIT is essential or not is a decision taken by the employer which should be respected. Even if the term is essential, the employer had the inherent authority to deviate from it, provided the deviation is made applicable to all bidders and potential bidders as held in Ramanna Dayaram Sethi. However, if the term is held by the employee to be ancillary, employer to be ancillary or subsidiary, even that decision should be respected. The lawfulness of decision can be questioned on a very limited grounds, as mentioned various decisions discussed above, but the soundness of the decision cannot be questioned. Otherwise, the court would be taking over the function of the tender issuing authority, which it cannot. Now, ultimately, it is for the tendering authority to decide, your lordship. If they have decided, your lordship, that yes, we have taken cognizance of this defect, and after that we find that these defects are ancillary in nature, then we can relax this condition, then your lordship matter will be different. If they have not done that, your lordship, mechanically make her technically qualified, your lordship, then they will have to, there is always a power to review that decision by the authority. And on these mistakes, your lordship, one judgment, your lordship,
Yes.
Patel Engineering, your lordship, 2001 2 SCC, your lordship, 451. Only para 31, your lordship, not the entire part. Para 31, your lordship. First part, I am skipping, your lord. The contract is therefore awarded normally to the lowest tenderer, which is in public interest. The principle of awarding contract to the lower tenderer applies when all things are equal. It is equally in public interest to adhere to the rules and conditions subject to which the bids are invited. Merely because a bid is lowest, the requirement of compliance of the rules and conditions cannot be ignored. Now, your lordship, this is a case, your lordship, where your lordship, there is a mistake on their part. Now, it was argued that these mistakes can be an unintentional mistake, so it can be relaxed. That ultimately the Honorable Apex Court has held that mistakes are always unintentional. It requires to be more careful. And only saying that I am quoting higher rate, my defects cannot be ignored. Para 31, your lordship. Now, your lordship will kindly see the affidavit, your lordship, in which they have wrongly mentioned the name of the Mahal, your lordship. They are verifying
Just a
that,
minute, just a
lord.
minute. What are the facts in this hotel engineering?
Lordship, which one, your lord?
Hotel engineering?
Lordship will kindly
Okay, we'll look into it.
Lord. Now, your lordship, if we go to the affidavit, your lordship, he has verified that these documents I have submitted in respect of this particular Mahal pit. Now, the name of the Mahal is wrongly mentioned, your lord. It says only Likabali query,
No, cement.
cement query, your lord. Now, tomorrow, if your lordship for any other purpose, the authority have to proceed against him, your lord, your lordship. In that case, your lordship, he can take a plea that these documents I have not submitted in respect of this. Ultimately, your lordship, this is the purpose for which this affidavit is to be submitted, your lord. And if that be the case, your lordship, the authority can always think that
What is the error in the name?
name, your lordship,
What?
this should have been, your lordship, the
See, that is why we have wanted to know have a look at the NIT.
lordship,
What is the name of the Mahal?
lordship. The Mahal is, your lordship, will
Cement, sand,
cement, sand and gravel mining
concession area.
concession area.
Here said cement query.
Cement query. Now, there is no Mahal. Ultimately, in documents, there is no Mahal in the name of cement query, your lordship. If that be so,
If he had written the query, then also it was something
I
which
have
is
to
not
answer,
decided.
while everything I explained, Lord.
Query.
Lord. But ultimately, your lordship.
Okay. Anything
And
else?
finally, your lordship, one judgment, your lordship. This is I have handed over, your lordship.
Name?
This is your lordship NG Ranga, your lordship. Not for the purpose that this honorable court has not power to your lordship interfere. Not for that.
NG projects.
NG project. Only para 22, your lordship, for this
Infrastructure.
lordship.
That is after this amendment of the specific relief act.
Lordship.
It has been answered.
No, not for that purpose, your lordship.
This has been
Para 22 only, your lordship.
this has been explained later.
Later, your lordship, not for this. That's why I'm saying that this not for the sake that argument that this court has no power, your lordship.
22.
On 20, the satisfaction whether bidder satisfied the tender condition is primarily upon the authority inviting bids. Such authority is aware of the expectations from the tenders while evaluating consequences of non-performance. In the tender in question, there was 15 bidders, so 13 were found to be unresponsive. That is not satisfying tender. The writ petitioner is one of them. It is not the case of whether action or technical was accentuated by the extraneous consideration or was bona fide. Therefore, on the same set of effect, different conclusions can be arrived bona fide manner by technical evaluation of the view. Ultimately, your lordship, it is whether my point is whether your lordship this can be accepted or not. It is for the tendering authority to decide, and they have decided against him, your lordship. And therefore, your lordship, at this point, your lordship, whether your lordship, a 226 court, in my humble and respectful submission, can take over that function or not, your lord. To hold that the person is technically qualified in view of what has been submitted. And so far as the question of natural justice is concerned, your lordship, in a tender matter, your lordship, it remains at a bay, your lordship. And that has been held by coordinate bench of this honorable high court, your lordship. There is no question of giving a opportunity, your lordship, to place his case, because materials are there, everything is there. They are within their authority to see whether the terms and conditions of tender are fulfilled or not, your lordship. That judgment, your lordship, is
Not required.
Lord.
Okay, place it.
lordship.
Place it.
2022 2 GLT 947, your lord.
JK Trade.
Para 18, your lordship. It has been held by the
Para 18.
18, your lordship. No necessity, not
Cancel
necessary to be.
tender process.
Lord, the decision to cancel the tender process pure administration, it is not required to give reason if it state or instrument present within the meaning or the. These kinds of decisions are neither judicial. It has been held that if reasons are to be given at every stage, then commercial activities of the state would come to a grinding halt. The state must be given sufficient leeway in this arena. It has been further observed that the state or instrument present are entitled to give reasons to counter to the writ petition. It has been held that the state government, state of Gujarat also reported that the termination is not possible by expression, and it is not necessary to observe the principle of natural justice and the decision to terminate the tender process. It in respect of termination of tender process, no doubt, but your lordship, ultimately for the process of your lordship calling for tender, accepting a tender, rejecting a bid, everything or your lordship.
Here, the ratio is different.
Lord,
Says that if there is no requirement to cite reasons for cancelling.
Lord,
Here we are not citing of reasons.
lordship, that's what I am
Here
submitting.
reasons have been cited. He is raising the
You cannot.
questions of the validity of the reasons.
Lord. But no, that's the natural justice, your lordship. That's what I am. So in a tender process, your lordship, question of giving, adhering to the principle of natural justice, your lordship, probably is not there. And that will, your lordship, that will create a havoc, your lordship, in everywhere they have to give, they adhere to the principle of natural justice in the commercial activities of the state.
Okay.
This is my humble submission.
My lord, I am giving reply to that, my lord. Your lordship kindly see the basic question, my lord. That judge, my tender is defective. That is the, my lord. But wherein their affidavit, what they submit and what their affidavit is totally different. Your lordship kindly see in both the writ petition. I have stated that all the documents digitally signed, I have submitted as per tender requirement. Para 8 of the both the writ petition, my lord. This para was not denied by the official respondent. Rather, it is admitted, man. I'll come to that, man. Your lordship kindly take up, my lord, affidavit filed by the DFO. Very important, my lord. I'll read that parameter.
Okay. Please read.
No, your lordship kindly take up the WPC 5728. In that, their affidavit in, my lord, para 6, my lord. In a very clear time, I have mentioned, I digitally signed, but they have not, they made the argument, but in their affidavit, that is nothing there, my lord. May I read the para 6 of the affidavit filed by the DFO in, my lord, 5728. 5728. Internal page 3, my lord. Affidavit filed on probably 15 March 2020.
Affidavit in opposition.
Yes, my lord.
Yes.
Para 6, my lord. That the total number of 9 numbers of bidder were received against the e-auction notice aforesaid. The bid process consists
Paragraph.
Paragraph 6, my lord. Very important, my lord. Para 6, my lord.
Paragraph 6.
My lord.
Yes.
That the total number of 9 number of bid were received against the e-auction notice aforesaid. The bid process consists of 2 stages, that is technical and financial bid. The petitioner also offered his bid among the aforesaid 9 bidders. The technical bids so received were duly evaluated and 4 numbers of were found technically responsive, wherein the petitioner is also included. Now, where is the argument that, my lord, I have not? In affidavit, they have said my technical bids was, my lord, evaluated were technically responsive. In affidavit, they have stated. Now they made an argument, my lord, my digital signature is not there. Can it be tenable, my lord? You know, not affidavit, they have stated, my lord. And that same DFO, your lordship kindly, my learned friend pointed out that purported annexure 3. My lord, how, my lord, where that your lordship kindly see the language, my lord. Because, my lord, just to justify their mistake, they one after another, they are doing mistake, my lord. Your lordship kindly para 12, my lord. They said that they were technically disposed. That's why it is, my lord, that my technical bid was accepted. Now, my lord, they say purported. That word he has used purported, my lord. But same affidavit in para 6, he stated that technically. Para 12, my lord, of the same affidavit. The petitioner canvasses the project a case of discrimination about the, however, failed to apprise the court that the tender process has already concluded and the provisional letter intent was issued and so and handed opposed the honorable court by only to number of filing by the writ petition September so and then further twisted the material fact to the suit here that in fact the petitioner had relied on a purported document on 19/7/22 and Annexure 3, page number 114 writ petition included the signature of the deponent, where is the deponent has joined in the division. But where I have said that this is his signature, my lord. Because this earlier signature, Motiur Rahman signature is there. Because earlier DFO, who, my lord, issued the tender notice, my lord. So I never said, my lord, they, my lord, raised this question, my lord.
Just a minute.
So, my lord, there stand your lordship kindly see that conduct of this DFO, my lord, who was, my lord, called to appear before this honorable court, my lord.
Have you filed another affidavit? No, understood. In this, where the DFO has said that 5728 in paragraph 12, he has said, but the affirmative statement in the writ petition is in paragraph 4. It does not say anything about his signature. The Mr. Gogoi, just listen to the quote. The relevance of Annexure 3, we cannot read Annexure 3 in isolation, isn't it? Annexure 3 is enclosed in respect of certain statements in the writ petition. Those statements you will find in paragraph 4. What is paragraph 4? Please read. Do you have the writ petition?
As per detailed auction schedule issued by so-and-so, second stage of bidding shall be held when technically qualified as more than one. Since the petitioner's tender was found to be technically valid and approved, petitioner's name appeared in website along with 3 tenders whose tender are also found to be valid.
Have you made any statement against paragraph 4?
Not
Has the petitioner made any claim that it is the respondent number, that particular officer who has signed?
No, they have not made a claim. But my lord, since they have
Then why this kind of
what had happened?
stand of as
Well,
if
there's a
he is against?
My lord, there is a specific annexure which reveals my date of joining.
That is your annexure.
Yes, my lord.
We are not on that.
Yes.
Has he said that so
He
and so?
didn't say, my lord, but
Has he said Mr. R. Borua or R. Das he has signed?
no.
He has
He has
not
not
even
signed.
said about any signature. He has,
No, yes, I
he has
understand that.
enclosed the downloaded copy of relevant page. You have not even responded to this averments.
A specific denial or specific dispute might not be there.
It's not
But
a question of specific. There is not an evasive denial. There is no denial at all. What is the meaning of denial? Have you seen the CPC? Let us see the CPC.
Specific denial.
What is specific denial? What is evasive denial?
Para 12 is, my lord, to indicate
Have the CPC.
that
We are handing over this.
order rate rule 3.
You see, order it denial to be specific. Then come to the next. What is evasive denial? 4. Where a defendant denies an allegation of fact in the plaint, he must do not do it evasively. And but answer the point of substance. Here, there is not even a denial. Not to talk of evasive denial. And you come to the definition of, you order it rule 3, denial to be specific. You should have said there is no such website. He has not made any allegation or even a statement that so and so has signed. He simply said that I got a copy from the website and said, you said there is no such website, no papers. You do not
No,
say
no,
that.
I'm not saying that,
No, the moment you are saying something much more.
my lord. Yes.
That as if he is making a statement that your signatures have been given. He's not saying anything about the statement. Where is the allegation that I joined later? My statement is there. Your name is there. What is his fault? He
As
gets a printout from the website.
website.
If such website does not exist or
Website
such
is there.
paper or he has manipulated the paper, you make a specific allegation.
Well, if we try to read it, my lord.
No,
subject
his
to correction, my lord.
approach was this case appears to be as if it's personal. He acts in accordance with law. He has got nothing to lose or gain.
So regarding my lord, that technical, my lord, they have
Okay,
already.
anything else? We're closing this.
My lord, I have a few citations to rely on, my lord. Last resort, my lord.
So that,
No, not Mr. Mohanta.
my lord.
Well, where is your question of hearing you again, Mr. Gogol?
But they have
I
accepted, my
had
lord.
not concluded those parts. my lord. So I have a few rely. One question was put to me, and one question is pondering over us that whether, my lord, that criteria, my lord, its technical criteria is, my lord, it's mandatory or directory, or it's that my lordship has also raised the question that signature is there, either to reject it or to accept it, under whose domain it falls. To answer that query, my lord, I'll realize it.
Okay, then let Mr. Mohanta complete.
Yes, my lord.
Okay, anything
my
else,
lord,
Mr. Mohanta?
Yes, my lord. Para 6, they have admitted, my lord, technically, my lord, when they are on oath, my lord, they have stated, can they go beyond that, my lord? They stated that my technical bill is technically, and that's why it is evaluation, my lord. How they can go for a second round, my lord? Your lordship kindly say that is one aspect, my lord. Another regarding affidavit, my lord. So affidavit, my lord, document has to be read as a whole, my lord. I have filed 2 affidavit. Your lordship kindly see, my lord, my affidavit in 1609, my lord, where I have, my lord,
1609.
09, my lord. Stateway goes to, my lord, page 232. There are 2, I'll indicate 2 pages, my lord. Actually, my lord, confusion was arise because earlier it was query. Nowadays it is, my lord, rename as, my lord, concession area. Mining concession. Your lordship kindly see my first affidavit, that is page number 196.
Yes.
196, your lordship kindly see in the very last line of the page 196. The connection with the tender process concerned cement quarry. So I written as a query. Correct.
Just a minute. This is WPC order.
196, my lord.
WPC 1609.
So now your lordship, my lord, my affidavit 1609. Yes, correct.
Yes.
Page 196 has your lordship. Last line, my lord. The tender processing concerning cement quarry. Concerning cement quarry, I have that is the only fault they have find. Now, my lord, another affidavit, my lord, in same tender, my lord, I have annexed. That is, my lord, 232, page 232. My lord.
Yes.
232, my lord.
Yes.
Has your lordship got the page 232, my lord?
Yes.
Your lordship, very para second para, my lord. That I have submitted the below noted tender document, in support of my tender paper, cement, sand, and gravel MC area. Very correctly, I am stated in the second affidavit, my lord. That is also with the papers, my lord, all the documents there, my lord, I have filed in my affidavit on oath, my lord, I have stated. And now, my lord, your lordship kindly see, although it is not required to, my lord, pointed out because they have admitted in their affidavit that I am my technical bid was, my lord, accepted it. But your lordship kindly see why, how they, my lord, try to find out my fault, my lord. Digital signature is there, I have annexed. And now, my lord, your lordship kindly see, they have stated that, my lord, I have not crossed the 100 rupees, my lord, that is crossed there, my lord. I have, my lord, even, my lord, in their portal is still there, they can find it out, my lord. Now they are relying on
What are you showing?
my lord, I am showing that, my lord, there is a
No,
cross.
no, what is that document?
That document I have filed in my affidavit, my lord.
Here,
Just now your lordship read, my lord. That same
page.
page, my lord, 219. 219.
Right.
Page 219, my lord.
Yes.
219.
Total 100. 20, 20, 20, 20.
This doesn't hit. Like, put that up.
Okay.
So my submission before your lordship, the tender evaluation committee found everything correct. Everything correct. That's why, my lord, they take it out of 9, 4 were declared approved. Technical bid were approved. They were, my lord, go for the second round. In the meantime, my lord, some complaint filed by the student union, filed by the person who are not that and were not in the tender process, my lord. They made some allegation. Their allegations are, my lord, all are found in my favor. Then they, my lord, I don't know where from they again reevaluated. Now try to find out this fault. But they cannot go to that, my lord, because in their affidavit they have admitted that all the technical bid of the petitioner has been found valid among those 4, my lord. So that, my lord, already affidavit they have admitted. Can it not go around and go to the, my lord, second, there's a submission, my lord? They cannot make any submission without, my lord, their which is not on record. So now, my lord, I place on one, my lord, judgment, my lord, which is relied by my learned fan. And that judgment, my lord, he is relied on page para 48. I relied on para 43, my lord.
Which one?
That, my lord, Central Coalfield, my lord.
TCL.
TCL, my lord. TCL in para, my lord. When this, my lord, honorable court can interfere?
Paragraph?
Paragraph 43, last portion, my lord. Paragraph 43, last portion, my lord. This catena of decision, all the decision, my lord, says same principle, my lord. May I read the last portion, my lord?
Para?
Para 43, last portion, my lord. There is a quoting of the another judgment, my lord. Therefore, the court, before interfering in the tender contextual matter, the exercise of power judicial review should pose to itself the following question: whether the process adopted or decision made by the authority is malified or intended to favor someone. Absolutely, in case of my case, it is, my lord, applicable. It is absolutely arbitrary, my lord. So that arbitrariness I have already explained, my lord. That is reflected from the record, reflected from the pleadings, my lord. Now, my lord, second, my lord, whether the purpose, process of adopted or decision made so arbitrary and irrational that the court can say the decision is such as there is no reasonable authority acting reasonably and in accordance with the relevant law would have reached. Second, whether public interest is affected. If the answers are in negative, then there should be no interference under Article 226. But their interference are yes. That's why 226, my lord, under exercising power under 226, my lord, this court can, my lord, take decision, my lord. So that is my humble submission.
Yes.
I'll like to reply with a very limited reply. My learned senior.
Decision.
My lord.
You wanted to show some?
My lord, that same Central Coalfields, my lord, para 48.
That's already the other one.
Para 48, my lord, my learned senior, and that same para 43 led by my senior, my lord. Well, principle of equity and natural justice stay at a distance when awarding of contract, my lord. They are asking for a notice.
No, I'm not asking for it. Nowhere I'm said that I'm not asking for notice. That is a question raised by the respondent. I have never asked for notice, my lord.
there was a pleaded case that when you cancel my tender, had I been put notice when this matter started. So in reply to that,
Oh,
Colonel fulfilled para
No, no, I am
48.
talking about the my lord complaint. Complaint was my lord not to given to me, my lord. We don't know who has given a complaint, my lord.
Hmm.
From their affidavit, I came to know, my lord.
And my lords, this Bharat Coking Coal.
now if you want to make one or two submissions, you can just hurry up and make.
My lord,
Want to-
my lord, I'll just point out the paragraph of this judgment.
Okay.
And one statement I'll like.
Let's have the statement first, then we'll have. the-
My lords will see, my lord, para for page 108 of the writ petition of the tender petitioner, my lord.
Which one?
Para 108
Which
of
16.
So one,
oh, 5728.
One 108.
5728.
108.
Yes, 108.
Page.
My lord, see at the bottom portion, there's a verification, my lord.
108.
Bidding document. 108, my lord.
Yes.
108, my lord, see at the bottom portion, there's a verification, my lord. There's a paragraph mentioned where
Yes.
how to, my lord, fill it, my lord.
Hmm.
And I like to dispute, my lord, this paragraph relied, my lord, this at page 233, my lord, relied upon the additional affidavit of the petitioner, my lord. My lord, will see this portion, does it match?
Which one?
233, my lord, there's a verification, my lord. It doesn't match the format, this format.
Are you trying to develop a case in the bar?
Yes,
Mr.
but
No,
Gogoi?
no, my lord. This is,
Is it if you are thinking of the authorities?
no.
You are not making a decision, Mr. Gogoi.
My lord, I'm just.
Don't go into these aspects of the matter. It's not your duty to find out faults now.
My lord,
These are not part of the pleadings. Why are you showing this?
I'm just pointing out. my
Now,
lord,
how
what
can
was-
you point out?
My lord.
Has the decision taken by you as a person?
No.
Then why are you taking this up?
And that apart, my
You
lord,
should have advised your client, this is a clause.
I appreciate, my lord. And that apart, my lord, that
You make submissions on the decisions taken.
Mtron, my lord, that record would reveal certain documents are not signature, my lord.
That you have
Digital
to-
industry.
What is the decision you're?
My lord, it was এখন দিলেনি। It's Bharat Coking Coal, my lord.
Bharat Coke, which paragraph?
29 to 35, my lord. 29 to 35. 35, my lords. And my lord,
29 to 35.
35.
Just indicate what is there.
My lord, it says, my lord, the scope of, my lord, well aware, my lord. And my lord, it says also this
Scope of judicial review in a tender matter.
tender matter. Also, my lord, it cannot 35. It says it's imperative in addition to arbitrariness and illegal discrimination. So and so, public interest too has to be demonstrated before it may. Although the threshold for the letter need not be high, but it is nevertheless essential to prevent bypassing of civil court and use of constitutional avenues for enforcement of contractual obligation.
Yes, and the other one?
Bharat,
Permission, not permission.
That's all, my lord. And my lord, 32, my lord, again, Jagdish Mantal has been referred to.
No, Silpi, you're referring to Silpi also.
Silpi, my lord, perhaps Pathak, my lord, my learned, then Pathak was also relying on paragraph 19 and 20.
Of Silpi.
Silpi construct. Lordship has a copy.
Yes. 2000 Bharat Coke. Bharat Coking.
That's all.
My lord, one judgment I forget. my lord.
29 to 35. And this one, Silpi,
19 and 20, my lord.
2020. 16 SCC. 4, 8, 9, 1920.
19, 20.
My lord,
Yes.
no, one judgment, my lord, I try to point it out, my lord. Our division based judgment, 2022 5 GLJ, 2022 5 GLJ,
Yes.
NOC 637. Second evaluation is not permissible. And that line, my lord, there is a division based judgment of our High Court. NOC, my lord. 5 GLJ.
What is the name?
Name, my Trident Enterprise versus Union of India. Paul, my lord, that is NOC, my lord.
Say, what what has been said?
The second, my lord, in that, my lord,
Second?
second evaluation was done, and my lord, in technical bit, that was not permissible.
Okay,
That's all.
we'll close this. Heard Sri T.J. Mohtalan, Senior Counsel for the petition assisted by Sri J. Sharma. Also heard Sri D. Gogoi and its Standing Counsel, Forest Department. And Sri S. Bhattakurlan, Counsel for the response number 5. In both your 5, the hearing is concluded and judgment is reserved. Mr. Gogoi, you can, I think, take this, we have one copy. No, we'll give this copy of our Mtron back to you later.
Oh, my lord.
Okay.
Later on, my
Mr. Dr. Saraf is here. Because second half we are rising early,
Early.
hardly have half an hour. Mr. Das, your matter is urgent, there is an interim order.
Yes, sir.
Can we go ahead today?
Today it will not be possible.
We can start, but, and next week, I can tell you, next week, this bench will have, the second half,
Yes,
all-
yes, I understand.
there is some interview with another court. It depends on you, but today, whether you start or not, it will not make any difference because today is half an hour only.
So that,
But we are only concerned it's an old matter and plus there is an interim order pending. This way or that way we want to decide.
Okay, then on fourth, my lord.
Your lordship, can we give a minute for the date? Can I make a minute?
We will sit, come at 2 o'clock, we can fix a date.
Okay.
You discuss the matter so that we can do something on the next date, if not today.
Yeah.
ಇಲ್ಲ ಇನ್ನು. ಇದು ತುಳು ಇವ್ರು. ಇದನ್ನ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರು.
My lord, this matter actually, we are having some urgency. If
Okay.
the lordship can accommodate us and can adjourn for today, maybe time may not permit, my lord. So any,
Today now, which matter will be taken up? Your matter?
no. Today my lord, senior friend Mohanto sir and
Your matter is next in line?
yes, no,
I mean,
Thank-
Hasani, Dr. Saraf Hasani. I think that matter we. Mr. Mohanta, you are for response number 1. Competition.
Response number 1.
My lord, the date may be fixed on 4th.
What do you
Fourth,
say?
my lord, actually the matter has been already decided by the our division bench. The point involved is already covered, my lord. It will not take much time. Anyway, not today, my lord.
Fourth is Monday.
Fourth or
Monday.
fifth, my lord. Because other, my lord, will be difficult. Fourth and fifth, my lord.
Let us try on 5th because as I have told that week, this court would be not sitting in the second half, most probably. Maximum till 2:30.
Let it be
I
on
think.
fourth.
Let it be on 5th.
Fifth, sorry, my fifth.
5th, okay.
Fifth, my lord.
public, my lord.
Let us pass the order, not.
Okay, order pass, no?
Paucity of time may not allow the matter to be taken up today. Full stop. Since urgency has been expressed, Karakuri, huh? List this matter for admission hearing on 5/12/2023.
Under the inter.
Para interim order.
Our
first
appeals will be recorded.
Huh?
Our appeals will be recorded.
Okay. Paragro. Sri T.J. Mahanta Lana Senior Counsel is present for the competition commission.
Number 1.
Response number 1. That's last কি করু? তার আগত এইটো নেলিখিব না হয়। Since urgency has been expressed by Sri T.J. Mahanta, learned senior counsel appearing for the Competition Commission of India, leaves this case for admission hearing on 5th of December. Also, interim order passed earlier to continue till the next date. So the appeal will be elected if you want to paucity of time. That's what, since so and so has been expressed. That's what the interim. Okay. We can take your matter, Mr. Arvasani. 11. What is 11? Okay.
The challenge to a clause of the tender. Now,
Okay.
there's a bar meeting going on presided by my,
Okay. You'd like your senior to be,
other than this will take a lot of time. I don't, perhaps
Also required some,
this will not take time in this court.
we have no problem, but otherwise,
What is the ground of challenge?
the
What are
ground
the
of
ground?
challenge is that they introduced the tender for construction of police housing
We
complex.
have seen that, yes.
Now, the additional qualification which they brought in was regarding you should have experience of constructing buildings in EPC mode, engineering, procurement and construction mode. Now, in the same tender, liberty has again been given to hire architects. And also, all these works are subject to further scrutiny by the authorities itself. Now, my challenge is I have been a registered contractor of that corporation for such a long time. I have even participated in those tenders where under the scheme, this Lota Hill police stations were also constructed across Assam. So
You're trying to influence the court by bringing into,
I'm just giving an example.
because while you go, we see the Ladakh.
But simultaneously, they also in
But
the
that
very
may
next
not
month,
make much of a difference.
Right.
That's from the outside. Inside, we don't know. Inside is the same. All police stations. There is no improvement.
my lord, this is
Then
the first time.
You said that you have experience of long time of
under
construction,
EPC, no,
not in EPC.
not in EPC.
Otherwise, under the
Yes.
this particular corporation.
Yes. Now they have
And you would
cited-
be ousted from this insertion of such a clause.
they-
Why do you need such a clause?
what it's a time bound for the central scheme, Lordship.
No,
So,
why do you need such a clause?
such a clause, because Lordship, we input the clause, Lordship, because designer and everything should be from the same house,
From
Then-
the
same company, or same Lordship,
in-house.
in-house. That is the reason, Lordship, for time bound is given by the central government, if within the time period.
How many bidders do you get? Are you getting under these conditions?
Lordship, already T4 project is all completed, Lord.
Okay.
Same condition, T4 project, major
Why
project.
can't you acquire those kind of qualification?
My lord, we are small time players, and even these projects are each of the district. They-
No, is the bidder required to have certain minimum capital investment or something like that? Nothing like that.
No, it is only regarding once the experience in EPC mode, that for additional qualification goes away, I become completely eligible.
Now, why can't you become a EPC mode
Because
compliant?
I am a small player and I have no experience whatsoever. All these years, they have never floated any tender
no,
under
why-
EPC mode for
and
such a small
A
amount.
small player, why can't a small player be equipped with the EPC competency?
That part I have to address.
Yeah.
Nothing to do with small or
Yes,
big.
Lordship.
It's being compliant with some particular standard. These are all standards of,
Lordship.
this is a new age.
And whatever my landlord friend submitted right now, that in-house architect is required.
See,
their
see,
own
Mr.
tender
Baroda,
document
these
says
kinds
that-
of matters, unless the decision is taken only to accommodate somebody or to exclude somebody, or it's totally malafide, otherwise we'll be very loath in interfering.
I
And
believe
these are the change of the,
It is open for all, Lordship, no.
each
There is-
change of the, everything has been changing.
Lordship.
I believe my senior will be able to address your lordship on this particular query. We have documents to show.
Okay, let's see, when,
We have
Well,
urgency, but my brother says that Lordship, his senior is out of station till Lordship 11, Lordship.
From tomorrow morning till 11.
So Lordship,
Uh,
on,
just a minute, till 11th, next week. Then 12th,
Lordship, instead of 12, Lordship, on 15, Lordship.
15 will be Friday, don't we have it on Friday?
14, Lordship.
14 we can have it.
14, Lordship. And Lordship has
Three-
said the second half is not sitting.
P. Bharadwaj, learned counsel for the petitioner, prays for an adjournment on behalf of his senior. Full stop. 3 K Gogoi, learned additional senior advocate Assam, however, raises an objection as and submits that there is an interim order operating. Full stop para. Considering the same, a short adjournment is granted, fixed directing listing of this matter for admission hearing
Lord,
on 14th of December.
Lord. Obligable.
Okay.
Made please. My lord, before I proceed, my lord,
What is the subject matter?
my lord, in nutshell is very small, my lord.
Okay, interim order passed earlier to continue till the next day.
My lord, in a nutshell, my lord, we have basically twofold grievances.
Hmm.
First grievances is regarding the fact that this lessee who is enjoying this particular fishery has been enjoying since 2014. And
What
2000
was the tenure?
tenure was for 7
7
years,
years.
my lord. So he was enjoying since 2014 and he had expired in the year 2021.
Hmm.
Now presently we are aggrieved by the fact that after 2021, again the authorities have extended it to another 3 years, my lord.
Seamlessly, without
Same-
calling for NIT.
Without calling an I think.
Oh, Fisheries Department, Mr. P. Sharma. Where is he? Name
Fishery department or sir? Yeah, what's up? No,
P.
fishery
Sharma,
department,
P. Sharma.
government or fishery department?
Probably Lordship, there is a
Oh.
notification regarding all matters. We have to check
Okay.
all matters.
No, it's up to you, whoever
Lordship, yeah.
appears.
And secondly, my lord, after extending, they did something which was again quite, my
What
lord,
was the reason of
Yeah.
extension?
yes, my lord. The reason for extension was that they have submitted an application in 2019 saying that there was a reduction in the area of the fishery and there was a marginal reduction and therefore they could not earn any profit. And there was a dispute going on since 2006. Prior to the issuance of the NIT, this dispute was going on
Dispute
regarding the boundary of this particular fishery, which had intercepted with another fishery, and it continued since 2019, my lord. So he says that he had suffered some
And
huge.
who are you?
Yes, madam. I'll come to that point, madam. I am the one of the bidders in the original tender process in 2014. I participated. I was the 6th highest bidder, and the lessee who has been given the tender is the 5th highest bidder. Prior to this, my lord, there was another round of litigation wherein
You intend to participate in the
New-
that bid if
new
it was held in 2021.
21 months. So, my lord, in the earlier round of litigation, this fishery, which was settled with the private respondent, which was assailed by the number two bidder in that petition, and that petition was allowed, and the settlement of this current respondent private was set aside by the court.
Thereafter,
After setting aside the court, clearly court remanded the matter back to the department saying that you take a fresh call
Right.
and a fresh decision to settle the particular fishery. Now, what the respondents did, rather than calling for a fresh tender, they again settled the matter with this person by continuing his term after the case ended in 2017. The matter was disposed of. They thought that they will continue it with the person with whom actually this court had set aside, my lord.
there was no challenge to that.
I didn't challenge to that, my
No,
lord.
and by anybody else.
No, nobody else, my lord. So he continued till 2021 was the valid period. In 2020, before just 1 year, the respondents again extended it
Yes,
tenure,
Mr. Google.
tenure, my lord.
Lordship, we have filed affidavit, Lordship. The paragraph 70, we have stated the reason, Lordship.
Yes, what
Please,
reason?
Lordship, permit, I can read it, Lordship.
No, if if the private respondent has actually suffered a loss,
Lord.
he can be entitled to a refund or remission or whatever.
Remission, Lord, remission part is.
But extension of a lease,
Extension part, Lordship, today I cannot say, Lordship. Otherwise,
extension is it allowed by the rules?
My lord, extension, they can extend, of course, my lord, there is a provision, but extending, there are rulings, my lord, of this honorable court which clearly indicates that the reason for extension should be such that the person concerned who has suffered loss should be in a position to show that sufficient loss has been caused by showing accounts. Nothing has been there in this case, my lord. Simply they said that the river was reduced, but he continued to fish. He continued to operate for all throughout, my lord. And he says that,
For a private respondent.
my lord, my lord, our
senior counsel, my lord, BD Das, he is appearing, my lord.
Name shown or not?
Yes, my lord, he is junior, Mr. Kolita always.
Hippolyta's name shown. Hippolyta's junior.
You have the brief otherwise, Mr. Gogoi.
Lordship, I have correct.
Well, then today it may not be possible.
Possible.
We fix a date.
Yes,
Yes,
my lord.
Um,
Even next week also, Lordship, there are no court.
Can it be after 12th, my lord, immediate? Moment. Priority of
after 12, this is I think it will be convenient for this court also.
Lordship.
We can have it on 12th.
Yes, my lord.
12th.
12th and
Okay.
Lordship, so 13 Lordship.
13 will be Wednesday.
নহলে একেবাৰে বৃহস্পতিবাৰে পৰা।
12 Lordship.
12th. Paucity of time cannot allow the matter to be taken up today. Full stop. As agreed to by the parties, comma. List for hearing. Or
Hearing, my lord.
list for hearing again on. List for hearing on 12th of December.
I'm highly obliged.
Mr. Mukit, which matter is you are voting? Oh, this one. Okay.
I'm deeply obliged, my lord.
Yes, item 12. Contempt.
Lordship, this matter may be fixed next week, your lordship.
There is no contempt. Yesterday also we had
No, last week my senior was not there, and today also the paucity of time.
not
Take a
a
bit of-
contempt matter. We have
Just one date, no? Because otherwise, we are ready today actually, but because
where is the contempt?
there's a violation of two status quo orders, your lordship, in earlier repetition, your lordship.
Now that person is also not there. Somebody else is holding that.
Yes, but the contender number one, they are the main contender, your lordship, and they have also filed a affidavit in opposition in the earlier writ petition, but right.
Then let Mr. Roy come. In his presence, we'll pass orders. Okay.
But why the
But 15 matter.
Lordship does this, actually this contempt proceeding has been initiated against the interim order.
Correct.
The final lead petition, there are 3 lead petition, I suppose, pending for adjudication.
Still.
Two lead petition, still pending for adjudication. So the main crux of the fact has to be decided there, my lord. What was the background on because in that case, they appeared, filed their affidavit, my. So if your lordship, my lord, takes this contempt proceeding alone,
Repetitions are of which year? 15.
2013 and 2015, your lord.
Let this matter be listed along with those.
Yes, my lord. I think that
But
will
if
throw light
this
on the
will
whole
be
issue.
disposed of, and then the other repetition may,
Because that is,
because it's, I
No,
think,
let us have it together.
Yes.
This court has been informed that the present complaint of LS violation is with regard to an interim order passed in a writ petition, which is still pending. Full stop. It is further submitted that there is another writ petition by the same petitioner, which is also pending, and those are WPC
my lord, one is 848 of 2015.
848,
Yes, my.
and the other
Other is, my lord, 4765 of 2013.
4765 2013.
13.
Full stop. In the interest of justice, we'll list this case along with WPC so and so, so and so. When? After a week?
After we.
After a week.
Public.
Right.